Okay, baby. Wakey, wakey, hands off Snakey. Rod Ryan Show checking in. Nice having that Monday off. It's already Wild Card Wednesday. Halfway point of the week, baby. We got James going for win number 3 in the Fresh Out of Bed Head-to-Head Challenge. I'm telling you right now, get somebody in here that's never played before, okay? Make today the day that you come in and play the Fresh Out of Bed Head-to-Head. Give James a hard time as he tries to make it win number 3. I got some great concert tickets in there for you. Monster Jam tickets coming your way on the Fun Fact Flashback. So we'll take care of you in homeroom. I got Dane Cook tickets for you at 7:20. The Suburb Summer Sizzler. Holly from Conroe. Adrian from Sugarland. We had the closest matchup ever yesterday on the show and the fastest times ever. We'll see what happens today at 8:20. Of course, the winner today, like yesterday's game, will go into tomorrow's final game of the year. The Suburb Summer Sizzler brought to us by Shell Federal Credit Union. Somebody wins $5,000 tomorrow. All right, we're back to the heat advisory today. High of 99, mostly sunny with about 10% chance of rain. Good morning, Tessa. What are Houston's headlines?
Okay, so the impeachment trial of Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton continues today in Austin. It started yesterday, and he pleaded not guilty to charges that he abused power. His attorney called the trial a witch hunt. He claimed the investigation isn't supported by the evidence, but the Texas House impeached Paxton back in May, a few months ago, and the state Senate is going to decide whether or not to move him from office. More than 2/3 of the senator are saying that, he doesn't have to testify, but his chances for acquittal are really, really small. So we're going to be talking about that this morning. Another thing that I really don't want to talk about, but it is a major headline this morning. COVID-19 infections are on the rise as we are heading into the fall season. One of the more, popular names yesterday was the First Lady Jill Biden. Today, Whoopi Goldberg apparently missed the 27th premiere of The View. She has COVID. She's missed before the show because of that before.
James Hetfield from Metallica.
That's right.
They had to cancel one of their shows.
Cancel the show. So
I hate that we're it's creeping up as like in your headlines now.
I have PTSD personally about reading about it, but it's hard to track these exact numbers. States aren't required to report numbers to the CDC anymore. So we are unfortunately going to be talking about that this morning. You may have heard about kids who accidentally order something by picking up their parents' phone and then button smashing, but this is a little more extreme than that. A father says his 5-year-old kid ordered about $1,000 worth of stuff on Amazon just by asking Alexa to add them to his cart.
Come on.
This includes a $500 hot tub. Most of it was toys. It could have been a lot worse, but the dad was like, look, parents, make sure you disable voice purchases on your Alexa app so this doesn't happen to you.
I would have all the mermaids at my house.
Unicorns, rainbow stuff. People are blasting Oprah and The Rock for asking to donate to the Maui wildfire relief, even though they have so much money themselves. People are just roasting Oprah mostly. The Rock's involved in there too, but they're like, this should be a private message between you and your billionaire mates. I did go look at the video of them asking people to donate, and the creator turned off comments, so Oprah's account's no longer accepting people's feedback. Just their money. Just their money.
Foot the bill for like all of Hawaii.
It's not celebrities. It's not their job to go and pay for everything that goes wrong in the world.
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
No, it's not. But in an economy where it's hard, and if they care about it so much, it's like, okay, well, you two could give so much more. But people are making their voices heard. They're not very happy with Oprah or The Rock for asking for money.
She was in trouble before. That's why I go earlier when that video came out. I said she needed The Rock. She was already getting dragged.
Right.
So she's getting double dragged right now.
So out of touch, right? She's just so out of touch. She became too rich. Yeah. Nirvana reissue is going to include 53 unreleased tracks. What? Okay, wow. So the album In Utero was set to be reissued, but now they're saying new music is coming. There's a super deluxe edition that's going to release 72 total tracks, 53 of which will be previously unreleased. In Utero's 30th birthday, this reissue is going to be available in multiple formats. You can read all about it. It's due out October 27th. Those are Houston's headlines.
Take it, Alex.
The Astros got another win last night. They blew out the Rangers 14-1. Suck it, Dallas. Jose Altuve homered in the first, second, and third innings. He's just the fourth player in MLB history to homer in the first 3 innings of a game. Altuve is also now the first Astros player in history to have 5 home runs over a 2-game span. At one point, I think he had 5 home runs in 6 at-bats, and then he had a single in the other one. So he wasn't even out in that one that he didn't get the home run in. Astros are going to wrap up their series with the Rangers tonight. Justin Verlander is going to be on the mound for the Astros going up against the Rangers. Max Scherzer, a pretty good pitching matchup. First pitch is going to be at 7:05. You can listen to the game on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. And we're just one sleep away.
Come on!
From the start of the NFL regular season, everybody. Lions and Chiefs kick things off tomorrow night. We're almost there, gang. That is what's going on in sports.
Let's go. Let's go. Bring it, man. If you want the first phone call today, you better bring it. By the way, speaking of the first phone call, I never heard back from that guy that was teaching carpentry.
Oh, yeah. He said he was going to send you some stuff.
I had several emails asking me, Rod, give me that dude's information.
Someone on Twitter as well.
The guy that was teaching the carpentry. He said, man, I've got a nephew. I've got somebody over here that wants to get involved in this. I never heard back from that dude. So I'm kind of throwing that out there too. But yeah, first phone call. Anything goes, man. What do you want to talk about? 713-212-5945. The most interactive show on the radio starts right now. Here we go. Ba-ba, bum, bum, bum. 94.5 The Buzz. Foo Fighters. It's a great way to get things rolling here on a Wild Card Wednesday. Foo Fighters brought Billy Idol on stage, and I think they did an old Sex Pistols cover together. It's pretty great. It's on the music blog page. When that makes its way over to links and guests, we'll let you know. But there's a lot of cool things on the music blog page. I had no idea. And I, as a matter of fact, I think we've even talked about Nirvana when we found that track years ago, or when they released, this hidden track that was never used for anything. What was it? Ain't No Right? I can't remember the name of the song. But Dave Grohl was asked, my God, is there like a ton of Nirvana stuff that we don't have? He's like, no, there isn't. I don't know what this story is about the In Utero album, but they said there's like 53 new tracks or something. Now, they could be just different mixes and things of songs that are already on the album.
Right.
And you don't know what they're going to put, but it sounds like it's leading me to believe that there might be some new stuff that we've never heard before. Well, there's going to definitely be stuff we've never heard before. But, I mean, are there new songs? That's what I want to know. Man, to go sifting through that stuff, I can't wait. So that's, I think, headlining the music blog page today. Make sure you go and you check that out. We do like to put things that are music related on our website. Heat advisory today, mostly sunny, high of 99. James going for win number 3 in the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head. I said Monster Jam tickets, we're going to hook you up in homeroom. We got a 4-pack with pit passes for the show at Energy Stadium on October 21st. Of course, I'm getting a ton of emails. Hey, Rod, are you doing the cheap tickets? You know I asked. If we do it, it'll be a little bit closer to the show. Usually it's a week or two out when we do those cheap tickets, if they do give us the opportunity. It all depends how the show is selling. If they don't have the $9.45 tickets to give to us, if it's selling so well that they won't need that promotion, then we wouldn't do it. But I've asked for it, and we just got to wait till we get closer to the show. Suburb Summer Sizzler today. I've already talked about that, but Carpenter Jesus is back on the phone with us this
he
morning.
called back.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I mean, there's other calls, but I got to get this guy on. I got so many emails about it. Hey, Zach.
Brother Ron, good morning.
Bro, did you forget about something that we talked about yesterday?
I did not, but later in the afternoon when I left work, I did find out that I cannot send you emails from my work email because it's on a secure server. So when I get to work this morning, I will send you something from my personal email with all the information.
Very
and it was
good.
a nice long one too. I spent about 30 minutes getting all that information to you.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, it's no biggie, man. We do have a Facebook page though for people that are listening right now.
Please.
It's called the Build Strong Academy of Houston.
The Build Strong Academy of Houston. I can tweet that out.
Okay, yeah, please do that.
Yes. And it's good to hear that you got so many responses back.
did.
They've actually been trying to get with you for a while, and I just got lucky, bro. I just got lucky getting on the air yesterday as well as this morning. So
Zach,
we really...
when you got
Yes,
on,
sir.
when you got on with us yesterday, you were talking about starting a new job, and you
Correct.
were going to become a teacher. And we were asking you what school and everything. You said, "No, I'm going to be teaching the trades. You've been in carpentry for a long time, and now you're going
Yes, sir.
you're going to be teaching this." And I thought it was so cool. I really enjoyed talking to you.
Excellent.
And I knew that we would get a good response. And again, Radio Wizard sent me an email already this morning that somebody emailed him about it.
Wow.
So,
Wow, man, that's great.
yeah, I mean, listen, it's radio. The messages that are relayed on this, it works. People hear it, they react to it.
Oh, I know.
That's what makes radio still very, very relevant. So, if you can send me that information, Zach, that's great. First phone call 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah, it's obviously this word really needs to get out. We unfortunately lost our marketing team, so it's up to us instructors,
Great.
To get the word out there. And obviously this is something that we want these seats filled. The trades are coming back. We need these seats filled. We need people that are employable. We need these young minds, like you said, kids that, college may not be for them. It wasn't for me. I jumped into carpentry at 18 years old. 23 years in the field, man, and now I'm here to pass my knowledge on to the next generation.
So good.
It's a couple $1,000s worth of free advertising. Way to go, Zach. Way to go.
Amen, brother. Amen,
All
man.
right,
But
man.
yeah, I will get all that information to you today. And for people that are listening right now and they may not email you, once again, the Build Strong Academy of Houston. There's multiple recruiters there that you can talk to. Rod, I'm going to send you a flyer that has other information as well. And we look forward to these students. And
Whew.
like I said, the age cap there's no age cap. It has to be at least 18 years old, but you can have anybody 50, 55, anybody that wants to learn a new trade, or they just just want to learn about carpentry, not necessarily take a new job. But we're there to help anybody and everybody, man. And we do accept walk-ins as well.
Hey, bro.
So good.
They hired the right guy when they brought you on, man.
Dude, I think you are the marketing
I was
team.
Way to
I
go.
was pretty nervous about it. At first I wasn't sure about it. I'm not really good with talking to crowds and whatnot, but I found my calling, man. I really did.
You really did, man. Zach, thank you, man. Good to hear back from you. Let me take a short break. When we come back, at a rec check for you. We'll find out what's trending, and then we'll get set up for the game.
Hey, let's talk about some diamonds because, I've always love bragging about Diamonds Direct, and they have experts that go the extra mile to make sure that you have all the tools to say, I do with absolute confidence. So whether you're purchasing rings, earrings, pendants, bands, bracelets, colored gemstones, Diamonds Direct is a jewelry store that has it all. That includes free service for life on any purchase. That's right. They are in a class all by themselves. Maybe you are ready to propose, or maybe after a lifetime of love, you want to upgrade your girl's diamond. Diamonds Direct is where you will get the most customer care, the absolute lowest price, and the strongest warranties and guarantees in the industry. They're all about transparency, education, and integrity. They want to make sure you have clarity and confidence when you are making your purchase. So why would you ever consider going somewhere else? You can check out the local Diamonds Direct showroom. You will be so amazed. And don't forget, they have amazing flexible financing plans as well. So make any piece of jewelry affordable with those easy payments. Check it out. You can get all the details, everything they have to offer by visiting diamondsdirect.com.
Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about Shell Federal Credit Union. 2 more days of the Suburb Summer Sizzler. Let's talk about what they do over there and how great they are, okay? If you want to pay off your auto loan faster, maybe you're needing to extend your term to lower your monthly payment, Shell FCU will look at options to best fit your financial situation. If you're looking for an auto loan, there's no better place to go. Every auto loan financed with Shell FCU receives $250 cash back, bam, off the top, 2 skip-a-pays every year, plus an additional bonus. You may qualify for 90 days deferred payments. Work with Shell FCU. They'll work with you. They'll make that smile grow. Give them a call or text 713-844-1100.
Okay, heads up on the west side. There is an accident blocking 3 right lanes. Okay, I'm not kidding. So a truck lost a load of chocolate on the freeway.
This was chilly this morning. You said it was bad.
Yes, so it was a vehicle fire. Now, luckily non-fatal. No word on injuries yet, but a load of chocolate possibly covering I-10 Katy Freeway eastbound at Chimney Rock and Wirt Road, stopping our traffic from Campbell. So be aware of that. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back. Rod Ryan Show. Wild Card Wednesday. Heat advisory. What? Why is that back? Mostly sunny today. Low chances of rain. High of 99. All right, what's trending?
Well, the first trend it comes with a question for Alex. Alex, in any of your fantasy football drafts, did you take Travis Kelce?
I did not.
Okay, well, people are pretty upset because the tight end who is, fantasy football gold usually hyperextended his knee ahead of the home opener. Of their opener. So Travis Kelce is the number one search on Google. A lot of people very concerned about that knee. I think for more selfish reasons than not. The second search on Google is United Airlines. They issued a nationwide ground stop because there was apparently a system-wide error going on.
Oh, I thought you were going to say more diarrhea.
No. We covered that yesterday. So it was very short. There was a ground stop. It was shortly lifted after the announcement was made, but it was brief, and it did put some people on the ground. It lasted about an hour. They had to do a software update. So that's the second search on Google. Number 3 is, I hate this one. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner are probably getting a divorce. He's filed for divorce. Now, Sophie Turner, she's the Game of Thrones actress with the red hair. She was an awesome character in that series. But Joe filed the paperwork in Florida. And,
Was she Sansa Stark?
She was Sansa. Yeah, Sansa. Yeah,
Stark?
Sansa. Yeah.
She was the older Stark sister.
She was. And anyway, I love her character, but this is very sad. They have been having some troubles in their relationship, and I believe they're going for joint custody. They have 2 daughters. He wants joint custody of their 2 daughters.
They weren't married very long.
They really weren't. They
Can't
tied
relate.
the knot in Vegas in 2019. That's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
Good morning, everybody. One-time Hall of Famer James, no one-pump chump. I am your fresh out of bed, head-to-head, 2-day champion. Yo, guys, line me up a few more Davin. And join me on Wednesday when I make it win number 3, bitches.
You never mind about Davin. He was just fine yesterday.
Right.
I liked Davin. 713-212-5945. If you think you got what it takes to beat James. Disturbed, 94.5 The Buzz. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Wild Card Wednesday. All right, man, let's go. Let's go play this game. Real quick, mostly sunny today, high of 99. A pesky heat advisory is back today. It feels like warm already out there. It's dumb. Yo, James.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing this morning?
Doing well. What do you think? I'm just going to line you up Davins every day? That's not going to happen, dude. Okay? You're going to have to kick a little ass here because I think Cade's going to be awesome. Hey, Cade.
How's it going, guys?
Good. When was the last time you played with us?
I think it was in April or May.
Okay.
It was not good, so don't ask me how I did.
It's not good. I just told James that you're awesome.
I am awesome. I'm
Okay.
just not good at this game.
Hey, I'm really glad you called then.
That was really good. That was very funny. All right, James and Cade, this is going to be good. What are they playing for?
I have a pair of tickets to Dirty Honey at Rise Rooftop October 25th.
I'm going to use that. I am awesome. I just suck at hosting a radio show.
That's not true.
All right, guys, shout out your name when you think you know the answer. Here we go. Tessa's questions.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want to be strapped.
You're not associated.
I don't want to be strapped with these. Here we go. Question number 1. What kind of prehistoric animal is a triceratops?
That was a tie, man.
I thought it was Cade.
I got a tie on that.
Okay.
Cade was louder.
Yeah.
Cade and James also sound very similar.
Dinosaur is what we were looking for on that tie. Here we go. James and Cade.
Listen
What-
good.
What type of instrument does Kenny G play?
James.
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 Trumpet. That is not right.
That's Chuck
That is
Mangione.
not right.
That's not even Chuck Mangione. Chuck Mangione plays the flugelhorn. All right, so who got that wrong?
James got it wrong,
James
so
got it wrong.
ask Cade if he knows.
Cade, what type of instrument does Kenny G play?
Saxophone.
Yeah, that's correct. It's a weird saxophone, though. It's like it's a soprano saxophone. It kind of looks more like a clarinet, but it is a sax, though. All right,
I
Cade.
think it looks like a trumpet.
Doesn't no,
we know you do.
Listen.
You made that clear.
James, it definitely does not look like a trumpet.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go. Next question. What is the hottest season?
Okay,
James.
Cade.
Cade for the win?
summer.
Cade with the win.
Wow.
Oh my God. I did it.
See what happens when you play those Davins? Slows you up.
Good game, Cade.
Oh, thank you. Great game.
Damn.
Apparently, I'm not awesome at anything.
James, I thought it was very funny when you said you thought Kenny G's saxophone looks like a trumpet.
Yeah.
That was great.
Well, had to say something there.
Yeah, the trumpet has a mouthpiece and the saxophone has a woodwind, has a reed.
Ah.
Okay, James, that's it. It was a nice little run though, okay?
All right, appreciate it. Y'all have a good day.
Davin's laughing his ass off right now somewhere. Hey, Cade, you want to play tomorrow?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm in.
Okay, dude. Good to have you on board. Hang on. 94.5 The Buzz, Everclear, father of mine, Rod Ryan Show on a Wild Card Wednesday. Hope you're off to a great start to your day. Hate to be the one to tell you that they're calling for a heat advisory today. I've had enough of this myself. Mostly sunny, 10% chance of rain, high of 99, and a new champion. All right, take it, Cade.
Am I supposed to repeat what you're saying? I'm sorry. Good morning, everybody. This is Cade. This is my third time playing the Fresh Out of Bed, but my first time leaving you with a victory speech. I am your Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head one-day champion. Join me on Thick Thursday, and I'll make it win number 2, bitches.
There you go. Yeah,
Very nice.
He just wasn't really sure in the beginning there.
Hey, it's a good question.
He's like,
Am I supposed to repeat what you're saying? I'm sorry.
I mean, you can do it yourself. Anybody.
Don't be sorry.
Just moving forward, if you play the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head, if you would like to do your own victory speech, most people don't want to.
Uh-huh.
You always have the option to freeform it and do whatever you like.
Uh-huh.
But most people say, hey, I'd like a little guidance here, so I try to help as much as I can. Okay, let's go. Flashback. Ooh, Monster Jam, 4-pack with pit passes. Let me get you some new fun facts, though. There's my guy Hal right there. He came in. He wanted to hear the fun facts.
Bring it.
Fun fact: I've never been in a Piggly Wiggly.
Me either.
Where are they? Carolinas?
That sounded funny.
I've never done that.
It's early.
Have you heard of Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, I thought it was just like a silly name. Like only that's what grocery stores are named in cartoons. or
No.
something.
Did Dinah work at a Piggly
I
Wiggly?
think she did, yeah.
I think so. Okay, well, September 6th, check your calendar, kids. That's the day Piggly Wiggly was founded in 1916. Now, that's 107 years ago. Significance for being the first self-service grocery store where shoppers went through the store and gathered their own stuff and put it in their own cart and basket. Before Piggly Wiggly, store clerks would assemble your order while you'd wait for it. They would go get everything you wanted, kind of like what we do now with Instacart.
Like old school Instacart.
Piggly Wiggly invented grabbing your cart and walking around and putting it in what you want.
Brill.
Yeah. Shout out, Piggly Wiggly. The first Diet Cola in 1958 was Diet Right.
I feel like it was Tab.
Well, in 1963, Coca-Cola released Tab, Diet Pepsi, and then Diet Pepsi came out. Diet Coke didn't come out until 1982.
Worth the
amazing.
wait. Worth the wait.
Do you remember Diet Right?
I do.
Yeah. There was some of that in my house as well.
Nasty.
It was hidden. We weren't allowed to drink it.
It's bad for
good
you.
thing.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to drink sodas. That's why I'm in such great shape now.
Thanks, Mom.
Makes sense.
Thanks, Mom.
That all makes
That and
sense.
the no gum. Barbie is from a fake town called Willows, Wisconsin.
That's why she moved to Malibu.
Oh, yeah, probably. What you giving away?
I have that 4-pack of tickets with pit passes to Monster Jam at NRG.
All right. We talked about Woodstock yesterday, 1969. It's 54 years ago. A couple of weeks ago was the anniversary. Tickets were $18. Where would you have had to go to buy your Woodstock tickets? You thought I was going to ask the price. Nope. $18, but where would you have to take that $18 if you wanted an advance ticket to Woodstock in 1969? 713-212-5945. Hey, Hal.
Hey, Rodney.
You were a little too young for Woodstock.
Yeah, I saw it on our little black and white TV.
Yeah? You remember seeing like news reports about it?
It was terrible.
Yeah? Okay.
Hell's Angels going in there.
No, that was Altamont.
No,
That was the Rolling Stone show.
look it up.
Okay. How did we do on Wall Street yesterday?
The Dow was down 195 points. Kickoff this morning at 34,641. NASDAQ down 11 to 14,020. Benchmark 10-year Treasury is at a 4.24%. Oil stands at $86.33 a barrel. To the most active, the big studs, Microsoft, Chevron, and Intel. The big duds, Walgreens, Merck, and Nike. On the economic calendar this morning, we'll get numbers on the U.S. trade deficit for July. Right now, futures on the downside. Come on, let's turn this baby around. That's it. Matt here. This is Hal Lynn, Managing Director with the Raymond James Porter for the Rod Ryan Show. From Raymond James on San Felipe and Augusta. And don't forget to always rock out with your stock out.
Hey, it's your girl Tessa talking about my friends over at Classic Elite Buick GMC. Now, right now, you can get $8,500 off select Sierras in financing as low as 2.99% for 84 months. Now, you're thinking, Classic Elite Buick GMC, yeah, just added to the Classic Elite family. They're off the Katy Freeway, so just west of Highway 6. Classic Elite Buick GMC, we are professional grade. If you want to do some browsing, see this inventory online, check out those beautiful select Sierras. www.classicelitebuickgmc.com is where you go. If you want to go into the actual dealership, well, they'll treat you like family. Actually, family, but with the VIP red carpet experience. So ask for Jeff, Tiffany, Sebastian. Tell them Tessa from The Buzz sent you. Remember, when you purchase a new vehicle from Classic Elite Buick GMC, you'll get a lifetime engine guarantee and a ton of other perks. It's Classic Elite Buick GMC. Heads up in Galveston, Highway 146 southbound between 6 and FM 518. There's some stop-and-go traffic. There's also high water from a water main break blocking an exit ramp. If you're on the east side, I-10 eastbound at Waco, there are some work crews on the scene there. And then that accident that apparently no injuries, but a vehicle lost a load of chocolate on I-10 Katy Freeway, eastbound at Chimney Rock Road and Wirt Road. This accident's blocking 3 right lanes. You got to let them do their thing. Take Memorial as an alternate route. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back, Rod Ryan Show. Good morning, Aaron.
Morning.
The flashback today. We talked about Woodstock 54 years ago, $18 ticket. Where did you need to go to buy that Woodstock ticket?
You had to go to a record store.
My guy. Congratulations. What are you giving them?
Dude, you get the 4-pack with
Awesome.
pit passes to Monster Jam. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we've been trying to win these tickets every time y'all give them out.
So great, dude. I'm glad you got through, man. I will see you. You got the pit passes, too, so that means you got to come by and see us. Our truck will be there, Aaron. Bring the family by. We'll get a picture, okay? Thanks for being in homeroom. It's 94.5 The Buzz. Okay. 94.5 The Buzz. Rod Ryan Show. Got that pesky heat advisory for your Wild Card Wednesday. Mostly sunny skies, highs of around 99 today. I'll have some Dane Cook tickets for you coming up at around 7:20. And I got Tessa right now with Houston's headlines.
Yeah, you do. I want to talk about the impeachment trial of Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton.
Awesome. Let me take a seat over here. You'd let me know when you're done.
It is the third time in Texas history this has happened. It is significant. And yesterday they were covering it like it was college game day out in front of the Texas Capitol. Paxton pleaded not guilty to charges that he abused power of his office to help a political donor. He's got his attorney is Tony Busby, which we know here around town. Busby calling this a witch hunt trial and claimed the investigation isn't supported by evidence. Now, what you need to know is that back in May, the Texas House did impeach Paxton, and now the state Senate, they're deciding whether or not to remove him from office. Now, the trial expected to last for weeks, and some of the takeaways are that he doesn't have to testify. They're calling that a win. His side is, but his chances for acquittal are small. And he did plead not guilty to all these 20 articles of impeachment, but they have to take each article up and then vote yay or nay. When the show ended yesterday, I said, "Hey, Rod, turn that up. Let's watch that." Most boring thing. I regretted that decision immediately. All right, so moving on. Another major hurricane is likely forming in the Atlantic Ocean. The National Hurricane Center says this tropical depression has strengthened into a tropical storm. It's called Lee. That's the name. Lee is packing winds of roughly 45 miles per hour, and it is forecast to strengthen into a major hurricane later this week before reaching Category 4 status by Saturday. Now, it is unclear if Lee will directly impact the U.S., but it is hurricane season. You kind of got to monitor stuff like this. This next story is probably my favorite of the day.
Yeah.
An 81-year-old Army veteran named Larry Taylor got the Medal of Honor at the White House yesterday. Now, when Vietnam was going on, he was a helicopter pilot, and he had a direct order back in 1968 to leave a crew behind. Four men were surrounded with no ammunition. He risked his life. They had to hang on to the bottom of his helicopter while he flew up to 1,500 feet to get
badass.
them. I know. And only one of those men that he saved is actually still living. But
that guy was his biggest supporter. Like, do you know what this guy did? He saved all of us. He had been pushing for him to get this medal forever. We're just now recognizing a heroic event from Vietnam.
Make a movie. Where's the movie on this? I want it. I'll watch it.
But why is it taking so long? We're lucky that the guy's alive to receive his medal.
One of them was that he was alive, and that one of the people he saved actually alive to push for that Medal of Honor. So there's video from yesterday's ceremony, and pretty awesome story. Now, a second close favorite. This is
my second favorite story today on Links and Guests. You're right.
Okay, in case you didn't see it, we had actually talked about it on Trending, but it's finally got the recognition it deserves. There was a cat fight that erupted at the porta potties at a Morgan Wallen concert. Two girls ganged up on a woman that was guarding a door for her daughter because they unknowingly had cut them in line. So some confusion at the porta potties. Well, when the daughter came out and saw what was happening, she took care of business and has earned the name Romper Stomper.
She kicked these girls' asses.
Oh, she grabbed them so quick.
Normally you see the mom being the mama bear taking care of the cub.
Not this case.
The cub is kicking ass.
Big time.
For the mama bear.
Hashtag Romper Stomper has been viral and trending for the past week. So I'm glad we're talking about it. Go check out, if you haven't seen this video, go look at it. In a new interview, Gavin Rossdale revealed that Bush is going to release a greatest hits album in November. So he did this interview yesterday, and Bush, he's the lead singer that we all know Bush because of like
it's his band.
57 years old, hotter than ever. His latest album, The Art of Survival, did rank in the top 10 for hard music and alternative albums, and More Than Machines has become NFL's Monday Night Football favorite new anthem for these major late game moments as of lately. So good for him, good for the greatest hits album. I'm very much looking forward to this, and you can read all about it on the Music Blog page. Those are Houston's headlines.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah, please. Yeah, I think so.
You think?
I think so. Not first year. Not first year.
They've been eligible for a while.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
I think eventually.
It's not the Rock and Roll, Hall of Pretty Good, or really good. I mean, really, it's got to be elite. And I don't know if Bush is there. I don't know.
We'll talk about that. Let's discuss that soon.
What you got?
Astros got another win last night. They blew out the Rangers 14-1. Jose Altuve homered in the first, second, and third innings of the game. He's just the fourth player in MLB history to homer in the first 3 innings of a game. Altuve is now the first player in Astros history to hit 5 home runs over a 2-game span as well, because he also homered twice against the Rangers on Monday. Astros are going to wrap up their series with the Rangers tonight. Justin Verlander is going to be on the mound for the Stros, going up against Max Scherzer. First pitch is at 7:05. You can listen to the game on our sister station, Sports Talk 790, and we are just a day away from the start of the NFL regular season. The Lions take on the Chiefs tomorrow night to kick it all off. One more sleep, gang. One more sleep.
Dude, the promo for the Manning cast.
So good.
It's pretty great. It's on the sports blog page.
It is?
Yep.
It's really funny.
Yeah, it is.
So many stars.
I mean, Peyton's really funny, and then Eli
don't you dare.
just
Don't you
riding
dare. Don't you dare. No, he's
the
not.
coattails
No, he's not. He
of
has more Super Bowl MVPs.
Big
than
Bro. He
Reese
has,
Witherspoon's in it.
he has no personality.
Reese Witherspoon is not the biggest star of it.
No, I'm saying she was in the promo. I thought that was like cute. It's
All
like
the
getting
people
the
you could've
girls
named.
involved. You get the girls involved, Alex.
Yeah, that promo is so you can find
You
it.
can go check it on the sports blog page today.
All right, yeah, it's really, really funny.
Hear ye, hear ye. Are you ready for enchantment and excitement? I'm excited. You're hereby summoned by the King for the 49th annual Texas Renaissance Festival. That's right. It is opening October 7th. It's going to run through November 26th. Plus, don't forget that Thanksgiving Friday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. But look, in honor of the Queen celebration, that's the first weekend. That is going to be the best deal. Admission tickets are specially priced for that opening weekend, and then you're going to find the birthday bargains throughout the village. Now, I went for the first time last year with my family, and this should absolutely be on everyone's bucket list. Think of all these themes. So you have 1001 Dreams, you have Pirate Adventure, All Hallows Eve, Heroes and Villains, Barbarian Invasion. I could go on and on, but there's just a village of things to do. If you want to get these tickets, buy your tickets right now and plan your weekend at the Texas Renaissance Festival. It's the 49th annual year. TexRenFest.com. TexRenFest.com. An earlier big rig fire is causing a delay on I-10 Katy Freeway eastbound at Chimney Rock, and it's an accident that's blocking 3 right lanes, and it's stopped traffic from Bunker Hill. Memorial is going to be your alternate route here. There's also a water main break that's blocking an exit ramp on I-10 going eastbound at Waco. So you have work crews on the scene trying to get this cleared up, but high water blocking the exit ramp. You got to be aware of that on the east side. On the north side, 2 left lanes blocked by an accident, east tech southbound at Collingsworth. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
94.5 The Buzz. Green Day, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Welcome to the 7 spot. If you're carrying over from homeroom, thank you very much. If you're just joining us, wakey, wakey. Hands off those cakeys. We got a heat advisory today, so they're going to melt anyway. Mostly sunny, high of 99, low chances of rain. It really does. It doesn't ruin my day. But to see a heat advisory, I'm over it. And September's it's going to be hot all month. I don't know why, because of pumpkin spice coming out and PSL coffee and this other crap. And I'm seeing you drink one. I'm just thinking that we shouldn't have to deal with heat advisories, and it's probably going to happen at least 15 to 20 more times this month.
Yeah, and it does make a difference. Like yesterday, we didn't have one yesterday, and that was nice. I was actually able. I said I can go for a run right now,
and I feel like we're going in that direction, and I'm falsely led
exactly
in that direction.
It's like no, hold up. The sun's like hola, little mama.
But the other thing that is happening is, and I used to dwell on this, and I don't, because I don't want to be a bummer. But the sun is going down noticeably sooner. The days are getting shorter.
Right.
That is something that I have to deal with.
You hate.
Seasonal affective disorder, SAD, whatever. And people just got sick of me
just sad.
Bitching about it. So I don't talk much about it anymore. Well, I've got some Dane Cook tickets for you. The Suburb Summer Sizzler is next hour. Today's National Read a Book Day. Why do we, right off the top of our heads, we'll say, what's your favorite band? What's your favorite song? What's your favorite movie?
Right.
Rarely do you ever say, what's your favorite book? Why isn't it up there? Because it makes you sound like an asshole? Because most people don't read anymore?
Maybe because everyone
How come
has
that's not a thing?
I don't know. I think there's just so many books. I think there's so many books.
Stop. There's more music and movies and books. You know what I mean?
I think there's more books than everything.
There's millions of everything. There's millions of everything. It really isn't asked. But does it make you seem a little pretentious when you start talking about your favorite book?
Authors and stuff aren't just as well known.
They're not rock stars.
Right.
They're not movie stars.
They're not.
Uh-huh.
They're just.
Do you have a favorite book? I'm going to ask you.
Off the top of my head, I can list you a book I really, really like, but it's not. I would change my mind 10 minutes later and be like, actually, that's not my favorite book, because I would have to really, really think about it.
And you would do that with songs, and you would do that with movies, but you would have a top 3 or 4 on the top of your. And.
Yeah.
You ask these questions to find out about people. So when somebody says, when they say their favorite band, if you say it's the Foo Fighters or something like that, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're like that.
Yeah.
Or you like a metal band, or
Right.
you like pop, or you like rap. You're going to say your favorite band. But a book really isn't as telling.
No, but I will say probably the most popular book that I like is The Color Purple. I love that book. The Glass Castle. I like Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood. And as I'm naming this, is it ringing any significant bell for anyone? I think that's the problem with listing books. You can go on and on. I like Stephen King's The Stand. I like, reading The Prisoner, which is, true crime. It's just weird. I don't think anyone knows what I'm talking about.
My favorite book ain't nothing but a good time. I feel like an asshole telling you that. Number one, I hate this song that they use this as the title. And I think Radio Wizard has Wizard, if you got my book, finish it up. Let's go.
Book club.
Right.
So I was going to give it to someone else. I think he's got it. It's just about the hairband metal scene in the 80s and the 90s, and how Nirvana came in and destroyed all of that music. And before that, it was Slash's book. I don't want to talk about books because that makes me sound like an ignoramus.
No, but for what you do, I think just you naming those two off the top of my head for what you do, I think that makes sense.
But that's what I read. I read that stuff. I read rock star books or music books.
Don't be ashamed of that.
I'm not ashamed, but it doesn't do me any favors.
Well, I mean, what are we supposed to read? Catcher in the Rye.
That would sound cool.
Great Gatsby.
Those were like a sign. Look, we all read 1984, right? We had to do that.
I did not read it.
Come on, Alex, get in there.
I don't think I read that either.
George Orwell.
I mean, I know
I
it,
didn't
but
read it. I was supposed to.
The Handmaid's Tale.
I'm embarrassed that this song
Scarlet
is
Letter.
playing.
No, none of that.
Happy Book Day, guys.
Thank you.
If you want to brag, well, it's technically National Read a Book Day.
Okay.
So I do think it's good. You got to give a lot of credit to Harry Potter. Harry Potter got a lot of kids reading,
Yeah.
like reading outside of what was required when they were young. And I can't think of another moment. Like they said that the Beatles, when they were on Ed Sullivan, more kids picked up a guitar than ever before. And
Yeah.
then from my generation, it was seeing Kiss. That's when I wanted to play an instrument. I think Taylor Swift, when she has a guitar in her hand, I think that's amazing. Kids like, oh my God, I want to do that.
Right.
I can't think of another thing in modern times. I mean, when moms were reading 50 Shades of Grey,
Right.
that was a moment.
Right.
But the Potter thing, with the kids reading Harry Potter, I don't remember another thing where I saw kids in line for a book coming out.
Right.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
And that's amazing. And
Yeah.
they say they were doing a report I was listening to on the news the other day. It doesn't matter what they're reading. So even if maybe you think there's going to be something scandalous in the book, for your kid, reading is just good for you. Like
Yeah.
reading is just good for you.
My first goddaughter, I remember Twilight. When they got a
One
little
of
bit
the
older,
scenes,
there
yeah,
was
they get a little
scene-
spicy in
yeah,
there.
Yeah. And I remember that being a concern. Like, okay, you can read about it, but we're not sure if we're going to see that movie
No,
yet.
that Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sister that I just told you, that
Uh-huh.
we passed that around in high school because there were scandalous parts in the book, and
Right.
it was like, hey, when I'm done with this, like I'm gonna give this you gotta don't skip on chapter 6. Our parents probably didn't want us reading that,
Right.
But it made you excited to read the Sweet Valley High twins, the
should-
Beverly Cleary books. Those were good.
Julie, let's try it later on Facebook. We do that all the time. Drop a picture of your pet, drop a picture of your tattoo. What's your favorite book?
Yeah, what's your favorite book?
I mean, we just spent 10 minutes on it.
Or what are you reading?
Maybe that's enough.
Come on. Come on. Hey.
I think on National Read a Book Day, I think we should post something later on, maybe around noonish. Everybody, what's your favorite book? Dictionary.
I mean,
Alex, I can't wait for him to say Encyclopedia A through M.
Oh, I would have said the Bible.
Oh, yeah, of
oh,
course.
that's true,
All right,
Alex.
Let me
Good
take
Bestseller.
the Gideon's Bible that's left.
James.
That's for free
The Righteous Gemstones on book.
at the Bido Perry in the top drawer of the nightstand. All right, quick break. When we come back, at a rec check for you. We'll find out what's trending, and we'll give you Dane Cook tickets. Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about QC Kinetics. And yeah, I am. I'm like, I'm bummed out. Heat advisory. I know that's going to happen all month. There are cooler temperatures coming. I think we're going to get outside more. I think I am waiting for it to cool off so that I can do some more outdoor activities as well. If you want to get out there without that chronic joint pain, now is the time to get started with QC Kinetics so you can get out there, enjoy the cooler temperatures, which are bound to happen at some point without the drugs and without the surgery. QC Kinetics can change your life. Advanced regenerative medicine, taking your body's own concentrated healing properties, putting them right into your joint. Restore and repair that damaged tissue that's causing all of that horrible pain. The patient satisfaction reports are unbelievable, a real alternative to the old ways of dealing with pain. And unlike surgery, there's no downtime with QC treatments. If you've got constant pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, back, you need to call and get that free consultation from the professionals at QC Kinetics today. Now, again, is the best time to get started. 713-913-5285. 713-913-5285. 713-913-5285.
An accident's blocking a left lane on the West Park Tollway going eastbound at Hillcroft Street. It's a 14-minute delay from the West Ham Tollway. That accident's still blocking 3 right lanes on I-10 Katy Freeway eastbound at Chimney Rock. Early this morning, you had a big rig catch fire. It was a truck carrying chocolate. Now, non-fatal, no word on injuries, but chocolate on the road has stopped traffic from Highway 6. They got to clean that up. You can get on Memorial. That's going to be your alternate route there. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Wild Card Wednesday. Tickets coming up to go see Dane Cook. What's the climate like with Dane Cook these days? He was in kind of trouble for a while for possibly stealing jokes.
I think he's come out of it.
It seemed like he fell out of favor. I always felt he was really
still
funny.
like him, yeah.
I always loved him. Comedians are weird, man. They'll turn on you.
Yeah.
Whether you deserve it or not.
Right.
You're hot and cold in that comedy world. Is he okay now?
I feel like he's okay right now.
He's weird because he's got that young girlfriend or young wife.
Yeah, he gets heat for that.
Yeah, she's like 30 years younger than him.
I mean, she's of age and it's consensual.
Good for him. Okay.
When it's love, right, Alex?
Radio Wizard sent me his list of scuba books.
Oh, great.
That he
Can
loves.
you not forward them to me? Thank you.
Check
Can you just keep that in your own inbox?
1001 things you've always wanted to know about Jacques Cousteau. Heat advisory today, high of 99. What's trending?
Wild Card Wednesday. The poor wizard.
Doesn't he have
I hope he's asleep.
Doesn't
He don't deserve this this early.
He's not asleep. Doesn't he have lunches to pack or something? Why is he texting? Why is he emailing me?
Wildcard Wednesday is our best blog page today. It comes from listener John. He said, you got to check her out. She's a highly skilled blacksmith by the name of Faye. We were just talking about the trades and how important they are.
Yes.
So look at us featuring another tradester.
Love it.
Her name's Faye, and she is our most popular blog page, the IG feature. Something else that is trending. I know you hate to talk about him, but Kylie Jenner.
Ugh.
Her and Timothy Chalamet have officially gone public with their relationship. They were seen kissing at a Beyonce concert in LA.
I hate that I know this.
You know this. You know that it's popular. Then you know how popular
I hate that
this
I
is.
know this. I hate that I know that people are outraged. Why is he smoking inside SoFi Stadium? It is a smoke. It's in L.A. There's no smoking
They're calling
anywhere.
him Timothy. Chalamet.
Why? And then there's smoke also like beyond him. You could see it wafting through. But why is he smoking a cigarette in front of everyone when you clearly cannot smoke?
Maybe it was a marijuana cigarette.
I don't know.
A jazz cigarette.
Yeah, it didn't look like a funny lettuce one. He was smoking it. He was holding it like a cigarette. But
No.
it's just funny to see somebody smoke now.
That's what's
All right.
going on there.
I hate that I know that. What else?
Do you know that Linda Blair is going to be in the new Exorcist movie? Did you know that already?
I guess if you're in that space of, horror movies and Halloween, Linda Blair is probably somewhere on some sort of Mount Rushmore
Maybe.
with the original Exorcist.
Yeah, it's a very well-known horror film, very famous.
She's probably the queen of that.
Now, a new trailer just dropped for the new Exorcist, and you might get a little bit of, I guess a hint of her potential involvement, a little spoiler in there. So we have that trailer on Links and Guess.
Okay.
If you want to go check that out. If you're into those scary-ass movies, that's for you, and that's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
Or maybe, what's her name from True Lies with the boobies?
Jamie
Lee Curtis?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I wonder who's bigger in the horror space. Is Jamie Lee Curtis
Probably
or
JLC.
I don't know. The Exorcist was just so huge.
It's too scary. It's too scary to talk about.
All right.
I don't even it's in the same class of all the other horror movies.
Let's give away some Dane Cook tickets right now. I mean, Elvira's probably the queen of horror.
Right.
All right, Dane Cook, caller 10, 713-212-5945. .94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show on a Wild Card Wednesday. Man, there's a lot of links up today. Links and guests. World famous Rod Ryan Show page at thebuzz.com. About an hour from now, we will know who is going to be in that final Suburb Summer Sizzler tomorrow. We've got to deal with Conroe and Sugarland today to get either Holly or Adrian into that final game. Tomorrow, somebody wins $5,000 from Shell Federal Credit Union. Can't wait for that. Heat advisory today, mostly sunny. High of 99. 9 times. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Who's this?
What's up, man? It's Tyler.
Hey, Tyler. How are you?
Doing good. It's the Guar guy. What's up, man?
Which guy is this?
The Guar guy.
Guar
Tyler
guy?
McClennan.
Oh, the Guar guy. You were down in the pit for Guar?
Okay.
Thank you for sending those pictures. Hey, wait a minute. I got one guy sending me ghost pictures. Now that I think about it, because we missed Monday, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't make a big deal about it, but Ghost played over the weekend. Where are all you jerks that won pit tickets from us? Everybody's
Right.
oh, don't worry, I'll send you those pit tickets. The Gore guy did. Tyler did.
He got in there.
Oh yeah.
Looks
I
like
keep my word.
it looks like you're caller 10, dude. Congratulations. I'm going to give you tickets to go see funny man Dane Cook.
Ah, nice, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you. What's your favorite book, Tyler?
My favorite book?
Yeah.
It had to be a book called Runner I read back in high school.
Okay. That counts. That counts.
Yeah, it's a really good book. You should check it out.
Next time, don't tell us you haven't read a book since high school. Just say Runner.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
It plays. It still plays. Like you could have read that yesterday.
It's my favorite. I've read a couple since then, but it's my favorite.
There you go.
Fair enough. All right, Tyler. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Damn, I forgot all about beating you guys up about the ghost pictures.
Don't forget.
One guy sent pictures in.
You let them off easy.
All right, Tyler, hang on. All right. Grandparents' Day is Sunday. Damn it! I'm not gonna I gotta get the card out today. I gotta try to make it there on time.
Better get to it.
Son of a
The
biscuit.
shortened week.
Grandparents' Day is Sunday, September 10th. I grew up in a world, and I feel like me and all of my friends growing up, I feel like everybody had a grandpa and a grandma. There were no meemaws, there were no peepaws, no nanas, no abuelos. There was none of that.
Okay.
Everybody was a grandma or a grandpa.
Okay.
That's not the case anymore.
No, that's not the case.
So much so that I asked my mom, do you want to be Grandma Ryan? She's like, yeah, that's what I am. Even though but Grandma Ryan would have been my dad's mom.
Right.
And, they didn't get along all that great. So I thought maybe she would want to change up her name. She didn't want to be Grandma Ryan.
She went old school.
She's
She just
Grandma
kept it
Ryan.
Grandma Ryan.
Yeah, we didn't do any mama.
You don't know glammas, huh?
No. No.
That's what they are now. I don't know if you knew that. I don't think you knew that.
Nana and Papa are the most common nicknames for Grandma and Grandpa here in the U.S. Grammy, Granny, Gran are all tied for second, followed by Grandmother. I mean, grandmother is not even the number one name for grandmothers.
Well,
Sounds
just
so
seems so long.
Grandmother?
A grandmother.
Grandmother, is that you?
So,
Grandpapa.
but now, so Grandma Ryan, my mom, London couldn't say grandma when she was a kid, so she would say ga. And she's still ga to this day.
See?
But it was organic thing. It wasn't something. It's weird when grandmas pick their name.
No, and the kid really
It's kind of weird to me.
is the one who makes the call. And it was so funny I think we were passing out backpacks. London goes up to me. She goes, do you know Ga? And I go, yeah, I know who Ga is. And she goes, oh, okay. Like, that's what I heard asking. Like she was just making sure I knew who Ga was.
But her grandmother on the other side, she said, I want to be Mimi.
Yeah. She made that call.
Like it made that call. Abuela and Abuela.
Abuela?
I know I'm killing it. What's used?
I don't know. My abuela, my abuelito. Abuelita.
Did you call him grandma and grandpa?
I called my grandma, my maternal, on my mom's side, it was Grammy.
Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Grammy. And then on my dad's side, it was just Grandma Barrera. I have my Grandma Barrera. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you didn't go with any of these cool things that are happening
No,
now?
Grammy and Grampy on my mom's side. And then, yeah.
You got grandparents?
Not anymore.
When they were
What I
around,
did,
jackass.
Well, thanks for bringing it up. We had Nana and Pops, what we call my dad's parents.
Those
Now-
are cute. Pops. I like that.
And you probably don't remember that you were told to call him that. It just happened
Just
when
that's
you were a
what they
little
always
kid.
were,
And then
yeah.
by the time you start to realize your own thoughts, it's already just embedded, right?
Yeah.
That's just, okay, that's kind of what I always called him. You don't remember when somebody sat you down and said, here's what we're going with.
Right.
Here's the game plan moving
This is my
forward
whole
here,
life.
little
That's
Alex.
how it was.
We're going to go with this. So they were what?
They were Nana and Pops.
Nana and
then
Pops.
My mom's parents were Dindy and Dude. which
Oh,
is
that's
cool.
cute, Alex.
Wait, say those again?
Dindy and Dude.
Dude?
Yeah.
Your grandpa was dude?
Yeah.
Grandpa was the dude.
Oh my God.
I
I'm
think my
going to be the
first
dude.
cousin just like my
You
oldest
found
cousin
yours?
just called him that.
I
The
found
dude.
his.
I didn't know that
He
was
wasn't
an
the
option.
dude. He was dude.
See?
You can everything is an option.
Literally anything.
You can call him anything.
Oh, Coco. That's what one of my aunts. I'm Coco.
Oh, Grandma Coco. That's a
Yeah.
Disney movie.
Okay.
Jimmy,
There you go.
As soon as you said Coco, I'm like, well, maybe he's got some Coco action over there.
What up?
You got grandma names? Grandpa names?
Yeah, on my mom's side, we called her Yaya.
Yaya.
Yeah, because every time we would ask for stuff, she'd be like, yeah.
Like that's enough.
Like it's coming, it's coming. You
Okay.
know? So that's why we would call her Yaya.
And again, you don't know that just was something that you always called her, right?
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
I'm like 20th of the grandkids, so so I just call her that because that's what everybody would call her.
Right. Okay. And anything fun for Grandpa?
Papa Julio?
Papa.
Classic.
Papa is the most popular nickname for grandfathers.
Papa.
13 states. Granddad is next, followed by Pop, Abuelo. Say it, so I'm not killing it.
Abuelo.
Abuelo.
Yeah.
Grandfather, Pawpaw, spelled P-A-P-A-W, and then P-A-W-P-A-W. Okay. I didn't know dude was something that could
Rod's
be.
in.
Yeah, I
Rod's
love that.
finally in on being a grandpa. He wants to
Okay.
be a grandpa now. That you
Yeah.
can be called dude.
I'm the dude. If
And
you're-
Dindy. So cute.
El Duderino, any of the dudes. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember any funky names when I was a kid. I don't remember that, but I know that there's grandmas out there that they think of whatever your last name is. They think of who your grandma was. They're like, I'm not her. That's I think what grandmas do now. They're like, that's not. They're like, my mom could have easily said, I'm not Grandma Ryan. We know who Grandma Ryan is. That jerk.
She's God.
She wasn't a jerk. Yeah, she's got.
An accident's blocking the left lane on the West Park Tollway eastbound at Hillcroft. There's under a 5-minute delay, though, but there is traffic that's stopped from the West Sam Houston Tollway. I-10 Katy Freeway, still a mess going eastbound. Chimney Rock Wirt Road. Take Memorial as your alternate route. This accident's blocking 3 lanes, the right lanes, and it's over an hour delay if you want to stick around in that. Highly do not recommend. Memorial's your alternate route if you're going eastbound on I-10 Katy Freeway. That is your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Bum, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show on a Wild Card Wednesday. Ooh, getting closer and closer and closer. The second to last Sizzler today. The Suburb Summer Sizzler brought to us by Shell Federal Credit Union. Conroe takes on Sugarland. Of course, one of those advances to the final game of the year tomorrow to win $5,000. Cannot wait for that. Eddie the Wild Burrito. His grandmas were Fishy and Tutti Frutti. Tutti.
Wait, what?
Fishy.
Okay.
Fishy. Grandma used to lap swim, and we say she looked like she was swimming like a fishy. The kids one day just started calling her Fishy. Other grandma used to call my oldest Tutti Frutti, and then my kids started calling her that because she always said it. So Fishy and Tutti Frutti. One grandma was Fishy, the other one was Tutti Frutti.
That's cute.
That was their names.
That's cute.
Moving forward, as they became older, that's their names.
So I'm saying that the kids pick the nickname.
Kids pick the nickname. Yeah. Well, he's got Dude. He had a Grandpa Dude.
It's pretty sick.
That's awesome. All right. Grandparents' Day. I just realized there's no way I'm going to get the card there. So flowers. I can get flowers there on Sunday.
Come on.
I can make the flowers happen. Oh, I'm so glad there's a show like this around to tell me these dates. Heat advisory today, mostly sunny, 10% chance of rain, high of 99 on this, what? We said National Read a Book Day. Also, that's going on. All right. Test it with Houston's headlines.
The impeachment trial of Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton will continue today in Austin. Paxton pleaded not guilty yesterday to the charges that he abused power in his office to help a political donor. His attorney, Tony Busby, called the trial a witch hunt and claimed the investigation isn't supported by the evidence. The Texas House impeached Paxton back in May, and the state Senate is going to decide whether or not to remove him from office. This is a trial that's expected to last 4 weeks. So just get used to me telling you about this. Yeah, it was. Well, the takeaways are that he doesn't have to testify. More than 2/3 of the senators were saying to agreeing that he doesn't have to take the stand and, in his own words, kind of explain himself, which a lot of people, I think, on the other side wanted. They're also saying that his chances for acquittal are small. But yeah, these are. There were dozens of motions to dismiss articles, and they failed. So that's the big takeaway.
His wife's a senator too, right?
Right, but she is not allowed to
Right.
vote. She has to kind of just hang out and watch.
I was always told, don't get your honey where you make your money.
Were you?
That's what I was told, at least.
Okay. Well, COVID-19 infections are on the rise as the country heads into fall. And I know that's not something we want to hear, but hospitalizations and deaths have been increasing. And apparently the virus is being detected more frequently in wastewater samples. Health experts estimate a 16% increase in infections in the week ending August 26th. So that was last week. Whoopi Goldberg missed the 27th season premiere of The View. She had COVID, so that's one of the big takeaways. I think First Lady Dr. Joe Biden had COVID as well. And so, again, not something we want to talk about in the headlines, but need to make note of it. The CDC is no longer, well, the states no longer have to report the numbers to the CDC, so the tracking is definitely different this time around.
I had 2 people ask for some quarantunes.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready either. Even though there were a couple really, really funny ones, I kind of want those just locked in a vault somewhere.
Yeah, like let's bury those.
You know?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Boys of Summer? What was the best one?
I did like that Boys of Summer.
There was one that was really good. I'm not playing them.
No, don't.
No, it was a dark place.
It was. You may have heard about kids who accidentally order something by picking up their parents' phone. Maybe they smash a couple buttons there. But this next story is a little more extreme than that. A dad says his 5-year-old kid ordered about $1,000 worth of stuff on Amazon, mostly toys. He did it just by asking Alexa to add them to his cart. So if you don't disable that voice purchase option on your Alexa app, it could happen to you.
I think the kid ordered a hot tub.
A $500 hot tub. $500 hot tub. And he was ordering multiple things. He wanted
kid's going places.
112 water slide. He wanted a rocket ship that goes 5 trillion miles per hour. And yeah, so it sounds like the dad did get a refund, but he's giving everyone else the heads up to disable that voice purchase option on your Alexa.
Uh-oh.
Now, Oprah and The Rock, I believe that they believed they were doing a good thing when they teamed up to ask people to donate to the Maui wildfire relief. And
Okay.
they even kicked off the fundraiser by saying, hey, we're going to drop $10 million into the pot. But a lot of people think it's ridiculous for them to ask normal folks to donate, especially in this economy. They say, look, when you two give so much more, they're making sure that their voices are heard, so much so that Oprah, who is a billionaire, was getting all kinds of comments. The creator on her social media for that particular video, Rod, they've disabled the comments because the ratio was just so bad. There were so few likes and so many comments. People had a lot to say to her as a billionaire, saying, you have billions, you could donate the $100 million. and still be as wealthy as before you were when donating. So you give the money, Oprah. Don't put this on our backs.
Okay.
You do it.
So let's just take that comment right there.
Right.
Okay, let's take that comment right there. You're right. Somebody said that. You have billions, Oprah. You could donate 100 million and still be as wealthy as before donating. No, you would be $100 million.
That's how math works.
You would have $100 million less. So you wouldn't be as rich. I don't put it on celebrities that they have to go and fix everything.
Especially since she didn't do that stuff.
I don't even know why Oprah was getting dragged beforehand. When you first said that Oprah and Rock put out an email, we discussed this on the air.
Right.
And I said, have you seen the backlash of Oprah because she owns all of that land? I don't think she's as loved over there on the island as she is kind of like, beloved everywhere else. She needed The Rock to help her to dig out of this hole, and then she's just dug a deeper hole here.
Right.
You know what? Because you live there, do you have to fix it? Do you have to fix it? Is it on them to just donate their money?
I don't think it's on them. I think people
I ask people for money. I ask people for money.
Right.
On this radio show.
Right.
I ask people for money. Well, Rod, why don't you just go buy the backpacks? You have the money. Just go buy the backpacks, Rod.
Right.
It's just people on the internet chirping.
If you haven't donated anything to any of the relief, then you shouldn't be able to criticize anybody else on how they're spending money on relief.
I think that when you are asking people like this, and you're on a platform where comments are on, people are going to tell you exactly how they feel, and it can get away from you very
People
quickly.
were coming at JJ Watt when he was doing the Harvey relief stuff, and it's like, what else do you want this dude to do besides try and help the community he's in?
You can't expect the rich to throw money at every problem like it's their responsibility because they're rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
When you have all that money, I get it that you're a target, okay? But I just don't hate people that are rich, like some people do out there.
You should give it all away.
Like we talked about that bumper sticker. There should not be billionaires. Remember, I said I saw that sticker. It was stuck on a trash can at Kroger. Mm-hmm. There should be billionaires. If you can rise to be a billionaire, you should be a billionaire.
But
I don't believe in that.
Okay, but if you are then a billionaire and then you turn it, I think where people are getting offended is when they turn it around and say, okay, guys, like, come on, it's on us. I think people are, especially in this economy, I think people are struggling. I think people can't afford groceries. And when they go on their For You page and they see someone who has a vineyard, who has all this stuff, saying, okay, now they're turning it back on you. Now you donate to what I'm doing. This is my pledge. I think it's triggering for a lot of people.
Then you could say that about me.
Just keep
you could say that about me.
You could, but I'm trying to help you understand why we are doing this as a story. Why comments had to be disabled.
They also started out with a chunk of change of their own to get started. Hey, we're going to put in this. Now we're asking you to contribute. And here's where the money will go. And we will see to it that this money will get directly to the people here. It won't get caught up in, and I don't want to mention any other organizations, but they did lead me to believe that they were going to get this into the hands of the people. Sometimes when you give to some of these charities, you want that bottle of water to be from you that's handed to a person that, that's without their house. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you're buying Post-it notes for the office.
Yeah.
They led me to believe that this money was going to go right to the hands of the people whose lives were completely upended.
I think people in dire straits are saying, don't ask us, ask your rich friends. Don't come to us for this. Ask your rich friends. Like that seems to be the sentiment.
Well, I asked you guys for backpack money because I don't have any rich friends.
There you go. There you go. Let's talk about Nirvana.
Okay.
Because they are set to reissue In Utero, and it's the group's third and final album. This reissue is exciting because, according to this press release, new music is going to be coming out. Some unreleased tracks, a whopping 53 of previously unreleased tracks, according to this. And it is In Utero's 30th birthday, so it's going to be available in multiple formats. And Nirvana fans are no doubt excited about this. The Nirvana reissue information is on the music blog page. It's due out October 27th. Those are Houston's headlines.
The greatest Astro of all time.
Yeah.
Just just kind of
setting records.
Just said, hey, if there's anybody else doubting that title, here's what I can do.
Yeah, so the Astros did get another win last night. They blew out the Rangers 14-1, but it was Jose Altuve who stole the show. He homered in the first, second, and third innings of the game, becoming just the fourth player to do that in MLB history. Altuve is also now the first player in Astros history to hit 5 home runs over a 2-game span because he homered twice against the Rangers on Monday. Astros are going to wrap up their series with the Rangers tonight. Justin Verlander is going to be on the mound for the Stros going up against the Rangers. Max Scherzer, first pitch is at 7:05. You can listen to the game on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. And we are just one day away from the start of the NFL regular season. The Lions and Chiefs kick the whole thing off tomorrow night on NBC. On the sports blog page today, you got to go check out this wipeout during a triathlon. A teammate kind of just lost control of her bike and falls into her other teammate, who then just face plants into one of the bike racks.
Oh, no.
Is, the divider.
Is she okay?
She got back up, but she took a bike rack
She
right
got back
to
up, Rod.
right to the face. She's
Tell
not
me
dead.
no
Tell me she's
without
not
saying.
okay.
Tell me no without saying no.
No, she's not doing great.
She's unwell.
The wipeout video, worth it on the sports blog page today.
Ouch. Hey, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about Gallery Furniture, talking about Mac, who is still all in on these Astros, man, especially after last night, of course. Buy a Tempur-Pedic mattress right now, spend $3,000 or more. If the Astros win it all this year, you're going to get $3,000 back. Spend $5,000, get the $5,000 back, all right? Mac's going to put down another huge bet. You can get your Tempur-Pedic delivered today in 3 or 4 hours and have the sleep of your life tonight. My sister was here this weekend. You know, I had to get a new mattress. That's why I'm in on one of these promotions as well. And she absolutely loves it. So everything is in stock right now. There's no back order slips when you shop at Gallery Furniture.
Okay, let's check out your commute back on the west side. That accident is still causing delays on I-10 Katy Freeway. That's been the biggest issue all morning. Eastbound at Chimney Rock, there was a vehicle fire earlier, luckily non-fatal, but jump on Memorial as your alternate route if you're going eastbound because there is just stop traffic from Highway 6. The buildup is real. It's about over an hour delay. Got you clocked in at 75 minutes wait if you're going to just be stuck in this thing. So Memorial is going to be the way to go. Also, there was a water main break. It's blocking an exit ramp on I-10 East Freeway. Eastbound at Waco, work crews are on the scene there. So heads up on the east side. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Smashing Pumpkins, baby! 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show. At least one person's excited about the Suburb Summer Sizzler. Woo!
Make it two. Put me down for excited.
And you know what? Chip is excited. He sent an email early this morning. Where are you, Chipper?
Chipper.
Yeah, he's really excited. He's like, he's going to be sad. He's kind of like me. I do that too. While you're enjoying what's happening, you're starting to think about when it's over. I do that. It's me thinking about the days getting shorter.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not a morose person. For the most part, I'm a pretty happy guy. Where is he? Oh, Rod, I catch myself playing the Sizzler, especially while working out, listening to the music on my phone. I've got over 11 GBs of music on my phone. I love the game. I'm going to hate it when it's over soon. Have a wonderful day, Chip. Yeah, I'm like that too.
I'm already thinking of what are we going to do at 8:20 when it's not around.
Ugh.
I know.
Like, I'm just going to leave.
Let's just play the song. Just give it to me in a file.
I will. All right, so we got 2 days of Sizzler left. That's awesome. Golf tournament not sold out yet. It's not going to make it till the end of the week. It will sell out. Another team came in, so there might only be 3 foursomes left.
Okay.
Best thing on the internet. I'm sorry, it's Vietnam. You got to play.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
This or Creedence Clearwater Revival. The best thing on the internet today, and I know you're covering this in Houston's headlines, but everyone needs to go to this link. 81 years old. He's an Army vet. Larry Taylor got the Medal of Honor yesterday at the White House, and he was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam. Back in 1968, he risked his life to save a 4-man recon team. They were surrounded. They had no ammunition. They had nothing. He didn't have time to empty the chopper. There was no room for them in the chopper, yet he still went after them.
Right.
Okay?
On direct orders, right? To not do
He
it?
disobeyed direct orders not to go, and he went and he did it. They had to hang onto the bottom of the chopper while he flew up 1,500 feet to get him out. 4 guys saved. Only 1 guy is alive that he saved to this day. Retired Army Ranger David Hilly. Didn't get to meet Captain Taylor and thank him in person till 31 years later.
Can you imagine?
There was no time to like, hey man, thanks for saving us and hanging out. He had to go. He got him out of there and took off.
Yeah.
He didn't meet that guy until 31 years later.
Right.
That saved these guys' lives.
And imagine you're going through your life knowing, like,
Yep.
I'm not here unless this brave ass dude just randomly saves me.
So he's been pushing for him to get the Medal of Honor for years, and it finally happened. So it's just really it's an awesome thing.
Hero.
And thank God
Yeah.
that he's still around to receive it, because they give these medals posthumously, which it's not a waste. It's at least you get around to doing it. But he's 81. He's here. Larry Taylor had his moment.
They always say give people their flowers while they're living. This is an example of that. And I want to see a movie on this. I would like someone who writes screenplays to take this story and make a movie out of it, because I would enjoy that.
Yeah. It's a really great link today. I mean, the girls fighting at that country concert is really good.
That's a strong second place link today.
I mean, because it's in and out of an outhouse and everything. So that brawl is awesome. What are they calling her?
Romper Stomper.
Romper Stomper? Okay.
She's quick.
It's a great video
She's got
today.
fast hands.
It is a great video today. So there's a lot for you on Links and Guests. I feel like this morning's been flying by. Chili's going to get Conroe. Holly from Conroe. You better be ready to go. Adrian, you better be ready to go. Adrian from Sugarland. They both have $250 in their pocket from getting into the Final Four, but you know they want to be in that last game. So I'm with you, Chip. I'm going to miss it, but let's enjoy it today and tomorrow. Chili's going to get him on the phone. We'll talk to him. We'll get set up for the Sizzler coming up. Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about QC Kinetics. Fall just around the corner. I hope it's going to be nice out. You know nicer weather is coming. And then we're going to spend more time outside. And then, you know, you got football and maybe you're climbing the stairs for some of those Friday Night Lights games. And going to college football, whatever, just being outside, okay? And you're not enjoying it because you've got chronic joint pain. If you've been told that drugs and surgery are your only option, that means you don't have all your options on the table because QC Kinetics has to be in that discussion. QC Kinetics, advanced regenerative medicine, taking your body's own concentrated healing properties, putting them right into that joint to restore and repair that damaged tissue that's causing all of that horrible pain. Patient satisfaction reports are astonishing, a real alternative to the old ways, meaning drugs and surgery, of dealing with pain. And unlike surgery, there's no downtime with QC treatments, okay? Constant pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, back, well, then you need to call 713-913-5285. 713-913-5285, 713-913-5285.
An accident's blocking 2 right lanes and a right shoulder on the Sam Houston Tollway going westbound at Highway 3 and Old Galveston Road. Be mindful of that. That accident's still blocking 3 right lanes. This happened so early, but now the delay is down to 40 minutes. It was way worse earlier. It was about an hour and a half earlier. So I-10 Katy Freeway eastbound at Chimney Rock. Try to avoid this area. If you can jump on Memorial, that's going to be your best bet. They still got to get this thing cleaned out of the 3 right lanes. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning. Rod Ryan Show. You doing a new Pass the Gravy?
And Pass the Gravy Bro tonight.
Two podcasts. Yeah, I'm doing a podcast tonight. Do I know what we're talking about? No, I have no idea. If anybody has an idea for a top 5, slide it over to me.
Okay.
We did top 5 one-hit wonders.
Oh, you do your books.
Last week. Top 5 books. I know. I feel like an asshole talking about books. I don't know.
The top 5 things that make you feel like an asshole.
It feels braggadocious. Like, nobody brags that they've seen a million movies. Nobody brags that they know a million songs. But when you start talking about how many books you've read, you kind of sound like a jerk.
Football season's starting this week. Why don't you do top 5 football player? Top 5 favorite football players.
Okay,
I'd be interested to listen
top
to
5
that.
Josh Allen things Josh Allen has ever done.
Josh Allen, O.J. Simpson, 1, 2.
Your favorite smiles of Josh Allen. I like his half smile personally.
Top
really
5
cute.
hairs on Josh Allen's face. I like the one right under his left nostril. The one on his chin. What's
Those
trending?
Are all good. Altuve. Altuve's been trending all morning, and it's a self brag because it's like, okay, we know we love him,
yeah,
but he's doing incredible things right now.
Well,
he's
not according to the Rangers
home
broadcasters.
Stop.
It's been done before.
I was just sent audio, and one of those guys that's on in the broadcast booth is a former player who, you know how hard it is to hit a baseball, and they were downplaying his accomplishment of hitting 3 home runs. Like, well, it's not like he hit it in the field and like gave the players a chance to get him out. They were downplaying 3 home runs back to back to back.
Right.
They really sounded.
They downplay the JFK assassination too.
They really sounded stupid, though. I get it. You know, you downplay the other teams, but you can't say that that's not an amazing thing. You don't have to stand up and cheer, but don't say dumb things about it.
That's Dallas.
Right.
That audio was really bad. I don't know. Is that something that you share or no on the sports blog page?
Just reach it. I'll retweet it. I'll retweet what you're talking about.
Like
I know what you're talking about.
Listen to these dummies in the booth in Dallas.
They sound real dumb.
It really is. I get it. It's the visiting team. But boy, they really sounded ignorant.
Well, that's what that city does.
Okay. Well, I know your take.
Okay, so that's what's going on. Did you hear this? Eddie Murphy is going to be in a Christmas movie. Do you hear this?
No.
Okay, so
Finally.
it's gonna be on Prime. Candy Cane Lane stars him. He's trying. It's like a decorating contest. But anyway, Eddie Murphy back on the screen, sort of.
Big screen,
again,
not a Hallmark movie.
At Prime Video.
Okay.
Prime Video this Christmas season. And then a bunch of items by Freddie Mercury are going up for auction today. So a lot of people are talking about that in the music world. Apparently there's some handwritten lyrics to some of Queen's biggest hits and more. So the Freddie Mercury auction items, people being talked about. And I think tickets for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony also going on sale. But anything I know about that, I'll retweet it out. And that's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
I'd like to go to that one. Rage is going in.
That'd be
They're going to
cool.
play. They'll play. Okay, guys, let's say hi. Let's say, hey, buddy. Hello, Holly. Holly,
Hello.
what's going on?
Hi. Just trying to keep my nerves down.
Eye the Tiger? Eye the Tiger?
Okay, I'm on it.
You've been playing great so far.
Thank you. I've been practicing a lot.
I think It's a flip of a coin between you and Adrian. I think you're both awesome players. You both deserve to be in that last game. Hey, Adrian.
Hey, good morning.
I was just saying nice things about you.
Thank you.
Man, it all comes down to what song is played. It all comes down to what you guys have rehearsed, what you've played. I know you guys are playlist people and you've been practicing and all of that stuff. It just comes down to the song. Who's going to win? I don't know. I don't know who's going to be in that last game. But you got to chime in quick. We had the quickest chime-ins yesterday. We had the closest thing to a tie that you could ever possibly have yesterday. And Matt chimed in quicker than anybody in the whole tournament. So if you're going to have your best game, I think you need it today. All right? You need it in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Holly, sit tight.
Yes.
Adrian.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere, Adrian. I'm not done
All
with
right,
you.
I'll be here.
I'm not done with either one of you. But I'll be done with one of you soon enough. Here's POD and Alive. 94.5 The Buzz. Come on. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Wild Card Wednesday. Number one link today. I want all eyes on that Medal of Honor. I want everybody to go look at that link today. Tessa's going to talk about it more coming up in Houston's headlines. But it's a good one today. I mean, it's a really, really good one today. Then the girl fight is good. The girl fight right after that.
It's not really a fight. I mean, it's kind of like
just a girl cleaning house.
Yeah.
Whipping.
Oh, yeah, just like ass whooping these other girls that were giving her mom a hard time.
Right.
It was the cub taking care of the mama bear.
I can relate.
And
They're not messing with my mama.
And they're in and out of a porta potty
It's awesome.
during the brawl. You're like, what do you mean in and out? Just watch. They're in and out of a porta potty. 2 of them in there. 3 of them in there at one time.
Yeah.
Roundhousing. It's awesome. I got to go to more country shows. I had no idea you guys had that much fun at those shows.
It's a good time.
Got a heat advisory. I saw you listening again to, maybe we'll talk about it maybe after 9 o'clock. Maybe even share the audio.
The Rangers broadcast?
The Rangers broadcasters, how absolutely dumb they sounded.
What a bunch of losers,
Now,
dude.
listen, I've said things on the air before, and then I've gone back, and somebody said, hey, did you realize what you said? And I'm like, you know what? You're just talking off, this is an unscripted show.
Right.
And I'm not always proud of the way that I put my words together. I don't always phrase things the way that I want, when I want to.
Of course.
But these guys talking during the Astros game, they're the Rangers broadcasters, and to hear them downplay Altuve's 3 home runs, like, well, it's easy when you hit it over the fence.
Right.
You don't give the other team a chance to play the ball.
That's how it goes, dude. That's
what a
home run is.
You don't. It's easy.
You saw my face watching it, right?
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
You tweeted it out.
I tweeted it out
Thank you.
because
Punches him in the face.
other people need to have their jaw dropped.
Yeah.
They need to go to a porta potty with that girl.
And I'll give broadcasters much more, leeway than probably most, because I know that
It's not the easiest job.
it's not scripted.
Right.
You're just talking and you're meant to fill all that time, but boy, that was
come
just
on.
they really just sounded dumb. Dumb. Hey, Holly,
Yes, sir.
what do you say we play a game?
Let's do it.
Holly from Conroe taking on Adrian, who's playing for Sugarland. Hey, Adrian.
Hey, I'm still here.
So, Holly, you were kind of practicing, right? Leading up to this?
Yes, I have.
You made playlists. You're listening to the radio. Hundreds of songs.
Correct.
Yeah. What about you, Adrian?
Yeah, I listen to my playlist every day, and I got the buzz on while I'm working.
Yeah. So let's hope that the Wizard puts a song that's played on the buzz.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, that would be. That would be. Alex, let's go.
Ready to do this?
Let's get this.
Here we go.
You both have $250 in your pocket from Shell Federal Credit Union. Winner of the game plays tomorrow. Last game of the year. I don't want to see it go. But one of you is playing tomorrow for $5,000. Holly, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Adrian, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Is my team ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Okay. You're listening for Holly or you're listening for Adrian
Got it.
to say their name. This is day 30 of the Suburb Summer Sizzler. Here comes your song coming down in 3, 2, 1. Adrian.
Gorilla Radio.
Time!
Oh,
Time!
He couldn't think of it.
I
know.
thought he had it.
I know. You literally just.
Bro.
You just.
Hang on. Let him.
I thought he had it.
I need to settle down. I need to settle
Yeah,
down right
take
now.
a minute. Take a moment.
I just said Rock and Roll Hall
Hall
of
of
Fame,
Fame.
induction ceremonies,
Rage is gonna be there.
Rage is going in. Adrian, you okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little bit. It came to me right after you said that.
You were so
You were there.
You were so quick on the Gorilla Radio. I said, okay, this is it. He's got it. He's showing why he's here in this position, and you just couldn't come up with it.
It's a $5,000 mistake.
Adrian, you've been a great player. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for letting me play.
Holly, let's celebrate.
Wow.
I'll take it. Oh my
okay.
gosh, I needed one more note, and I was gonna call my name.
It's okay. Listen, it's time to celebrate you. You are in the last game of the year, the Summer Sizzler.
Holy cow.
The disappointment in her voice when he buzzed in first.
Yeah.
She went, "Ah,
She goes.
And she thought it was over, and look at her. She's right back in it.
you're never out until you're out. Yogi
Wow.
Berra. I don't know. Maybe he said that.
No.
Now I have to play Matt. That's terrifying.
No.
He's so fast.
Okay, but you can be fast.
Wow.
Whew.
Okay. So nobody can take, again, same thing with Adrian, the $250. You've all earned that, you four, from getting in here. But man, tomorrow, $5,000. What's your routine? Do you go back to practice, or have you listened to enough music?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, we'll keep practicing.
Yeah?
Keep practicing. Yep. I just come and sit in my car and practice.
Good for you.
Holly and Matt. That's must listen to radio tomorrow at 8:20 a.m. The Suburb Summer Sizzler, brought to us by Shell Federal Credit Union. Way to go. $94.5 The Buzz. We haven't shut up about the game. Okay? That song, 2 minutes and 48 seconds. We have not shut up about the Suburb Summer Sizzler that just went down. We're all just like, oh my God, Adrian, you know he knew it.
We said he got the hardest part. The hardest part of the game to us has always been the song name.
The song title.
The song title
Yes.
is proven very difficult. And he spit that out so quickly.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, now just say the band name. And Rod's counting down. And I mean, that was a true lapse.
Josh says, Brother Rod, got to give Adrian his props making it to the Final Four as a last-minute alternate. Was he a last-minute alternate? Was he one of the guys that
Chili.
He might have been. Chili's saying, yeah, hang on a second.
Yeah, the Sugarland person wouldn't answer, and he was the next up in line, and he ended up taking the place.
So he wasn't scheduled to play that morning.
No.
You called him the morning of.
Yes.
And he hopped in the game.
Hell yeah.
And he got it, and he made it. That's huge. I don't remember that, but that's why I keep you guys around. That's a great point, Josh. That even makes his story even more special, and it makes it more, you know? Can you imagine if that guy couldn't get into the last game, and it could have been that way? I said the same thing about me on the golf course. If it's a 2-foot putt, I'm going to make it most of the time. Some guy standing there says, I bet you $1 you miss. You put $1 on me missing a 2-foot putt, I'm going to miss it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's one game away from the $5,000 game.
Right.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Holly and Matt is going to be wicked tomorrow.
Right.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so good.
It's going to be absolutely incredible. I cannot wait. Big day tomorrow. 3-game day tomorrow. We'll do Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head at 6:20. We'll do Read My Lips at 7:20. And then the final Suburb Summer Sizzler at 8:20. Can we go home at 9? Like, come on. Come on. We're AMFing at 8:59.
We're not.
I'm exhausted for tomorrow's show. I haven't done it yet.
We only have 4 days of work this week.
That's true. All right. Yeah,
Get it together.
Yeah, we can't leave early. Okay. I'm seeing just so many emails pouring in, and just giving me an idea that you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. I hope it's fun to listen to. I mean, that's ultimately we want you guys listening to the radio. I hope it's fun. It is for me. Thank you, Shell Federal Credit Union. $5,000 tomorrow. The stage is set and all that good stuff. Wow. Hey, what's up? It's your brother Ron talking about QC Kinetics here in town. We're talking about the fall, hopefully, cooler temperatures coming, getting out and enjoying it without that aching pain, whether it's in your knees, your hips, your shoulder, your back, okay? Call and get a free consultation from the medical professionals at QC Kinetics. Do it today. We're talking about fixing that problem without drugs and without surgery. QC Kinetics can absolutely change your life. Advanced regenerative medicine, taking your body's own concentrated healing properties, putting them right into your joint to restore and repair that damaged tissue that's causing all that horrible pain, okay? The old ways of dealing with pain, drugs, surgery. The new ways, QC Kinetics, okay? If you've got that constant pain, just imagine this fall moving around pain-free, doing the things you love again. Call QC Kinetics. See how the latest advances in precision regenerative medicine can attack your pain and bring you lasting relief. 713-913-5285. 713-913-5285. 713-913-5285.
Okay, I-10 Katy Freeway eastbound at Chimney Rock. This thing is down to a 20-minute delay. That's actually a lot better than earlier. An earlier big rig fire was blocking the 3 right lanes, and traffic still kind of a mess from Highway 6, but it's a 20-minute delay. You can still take Memorial. That's going to be your alternate route to get around that. On the north side, heads up on 610 at I-45 because the 2 middle lanes are blocked by an accident. Traffic is stopped from Homestead. It's about a 15-minute delay. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. What an hour. Woo!
Exciting hour.
Yeah. I would like to share an email with you guys. Congrats to Holly for making it through. Final game is set. Time to run some tape and get sharp for tomorrow. I'm ready now. Matt.
Oh.
If you thought for a second that he wasn't listening.
Oh, it's prime time for him.
He was running tape, like recording. He's trying to figure out. He's game filming right now. It's going to be a great matchup with Holly and Matt. Atascocita taking on Conroe, the final suburb summer sizzler of the season. Woo! Woo, third big year, best year yet. Thank you, Shell Federal Credit Union. No, I haven't asked if we can play next year. Ever since I said that, one guy sent the email, said, hey, could you ask them for money now? I don't think that's how it works, but
Right.
I think probably businesses will plan their budgets. It wouldn't be ridiculous to ask in October, November, when they're budgeting for next year, Shell saying, hey, you know, can we put you down? Can we count on you for, you know, summer of 2024? Heat advisory today, mostly sunny, 10% chance of rain, high of 99. Tested with Houston's headlines.
Okay, so the impeachment trial of Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton continues today in Austin, and it's going to be an uphill battle. According to some political experts, it's not looking good for him because, okay, he's being impeached for abusing power of his office to help a political donor. His attorneys tried to get the charges thrown out, but every single vote in the Texas Senate failed yesterday. So there's not going to be a ton of surprises at day 2 of this trial, which, as we know, is taking place in Austin. All the evidence has already been released before the hearings are even starting, and it's been released online. People have been looking at this stuff already. Now, Paxton's defense team continues to not deny the accusations. You have Tony Busby representing Paxton, saying this is a witch hunt and that this investigation isn't supported by evidence. But the preliminary votes in the Texas Senate are likely what we might see at the end of the trial. Again, this is all according to the people who do this stuff for a living, all the political analysts. Now, one of the silver linings, I guess, for Paxton is that the fact that he won't have to stand up and like explain himself. He doesn't have to testify in his own words, but they are going to kind of do this thing where they take up a vote, they look over the evidence, they present probably what's strongest first, and then you have the senators voting on it. And as you mentioned, Rod, his wife is actually a member of that group of senators, but she is not going to be voting in the matter. Another major hurricane is likely forming in the Atlantic Ocean. So here we go again. The National Hurricane Center keeping a really close eye on this newly developed tropical storm Lee. Meteorologists say it could strengthen into a Category 4 hurricane. The official forecast path of the storm has it going north of Puerto Rico, potentially missing us on the mainland here in the United States. But forecasters say that any potential impacts to America and Canada are really going to depend on the overall steering wind patterns next week. You really have to watch those steering winds, is what I've learned by listening to the meteorologists. It's hurricane season. I got to mention this tropical storm Lee.
Maybe somebody has a wind map they could show us.
If only
for the 10th time.
We knew where to study the wind maps. Alex, I really want you to look at that wind map in this area.
Here's my AOL. Here's where all the wind is
now
in the world.
Yeah, you didn't
Now
bookmark
you
it.
need my
That's
maps.
your problem. You should bookmark these things.
Here's every breeze on the planet.
See, breezy? Notable breeze. Okay, this is the coolest story today. An 81-year-old Army veteran named Larry Taylor got the Medal of Honor at the White House yesterday. He was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam, which, okay, already very badass, okay?
Yep.
Just period, point blank. But back in 1968, he was directly ordered not to go into this enemy territory. He disobeyed that direct order. He risked his life. Why? Well, there was a 4-man recon team on the ground. They were surrounded. They had no ammunition. He went in there. Those men had to hang on to the bottom of his helicopter while he flew up about 1,500 feet to get them out of that territory. Now, only one of those men that he saved is still living. It's a retired Army Ranger, and he never actually got to meet Captain Taylor and thank him in person until 31 years later. I mean, this is a guy who saved his life, and that Ranger, that Army Ranger, had been pushing for Larry to get the Medal of Honor for years, and it finally happened at yesterday's ceremony. So,
Like he basically did the opposite of what his program director told him to do. Did you hear that, Wizard? Sometimes you got to break the rules.
Right.
He saved these men's lives.
Right.
This is my other Vietnam song.
This is good.
Those are my two.
Yeah, you gotta play those in any movie.
Those are my two go-to Vietnam songs. Yeah, guys.
Takes me back.
Shut up.
Are you insane?
Shut up. I wasn't even a twinkle.
I remember flying into Hanoi.
That's the dumbest thing you've
Under
ever
fire
said.
from
And you
Charlie.
say so much dumb crap.
I wasn't even swimming around in my dad's ball bag yet, let alone you.
You don't know what it was like in Hanoi.
Either do you.
Oh, I know exactly what it was like. I saw Forrest Gump.
It just reminds me of Wedding Crashers. He's like, we lost a lot of good men out there. They're like, at
On the
MLB training
Yankees?
camp? Yes.
Trades.
Yeah.
Free agency.
Free
All right,
agency,
the other
minor leagues.
The other best link today.
Right. Also, a very strong link today. In case you didn't see it, there was this cat fight at the Morgan Wallen concert. It happened last Wednesday night, and we had kind of talked about it in trending last week. But this was a cat fight that erupted at the porta potties. 2 girls were ganging up on a woman that was just guarding a door for her daughter because they unknowingly had cut them in line. Well, when the daughter came out and saw what was happening, like, these women are messing with my mom, she quickly took care of business, okay? She earned the nickname, the viral nickname, Romper Stomper. She's wearing the cutest little denim romper and cowboy boots, and she's like as blonde as all get out. And she
connects on a couple punches too,
man. She drags people. I'm like, are you a WWE diva? Like right now, without any training? Maybe. Anyway, you can go check out Romper Stomper on our links again on our blog page.
Her OnlyFans is opening in 3, 2, 1.
Where can I get that romper? Just link the romper. Where can I get the romper? Bush is going to release a greatest hits album in November. In a new interview, Gavin Rossdale revealed that the band is going to release a greatest hits due in November. They are really not stopping. The Art of Survival is their newest album, and it's ranked in the top 10 for both hard music alternative album as well as top 20 for rock albums radio chart. This is an LP that's received a ton of praise. And that song, More Than Machines, we listened to that collectively together on this show. It's become NFL's Monday Night Football favorite. So, still some success for Bush later in their collective overall.
They have a ton of hits. So
I do.
I'm amazed that there hasn't been a Bush greatest hits already. That's such a go-to for bands, 3, 4 albums in. That's how you milk it for an extra year or so. And it's amazing that we don't have one.
Right. It is. And we had kind of gone back and forth. You don't think they're...
I don't know.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
It's not a slam
material.
dunk. I don't mind them being in the discussion.
Not a shoo-in, but in the discussion.
I don't mind them being nominated, but I don't see them getting in.
I just remember that I was watching London the day I had to talk to Gavin, and it turned into him interviewing her. And Gavin was interviewing London, and I was like, well, I should probably ask him some questions too. But they had such a good rapport.
I forgot London was very young in that interview.
We have screenshots of, Gavin, London, and myself. But anyway, those are Houston's headlines.
Take it.
The Astros got another win last night. They blew out the Rangers 14-1. Jose Altuve homered in the first, second, and third innings of the game. Not a big deal. Other people have done that before, according to the Rangers broadcasters.
It's just like whatever.
He is the 4th player in MLB history to accomplish that feat. He's also the first player in Astros history to hit 5 home runs over a 2-game span because he also hit 2 home runs against the Rangers on Monday. Astros are going to wrap up their series with the Rangers tonight. Justin Verlander will be the mound for the Stros going up against Max Scherzer. First pitch is at 7:05, and you can listen to it on our sister station, Sports Talk 790. And this is the final day and the final sports report that I will not get to talk about NFL football being a thing, because tomorrow I'll be talking about a game that's going to kick off. One more sleep until the NFL regular season.
Ooh, but it's Kansas City and no Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Maybe no Travis Kelce.
Hyperextended knee seems
no
pretty
Travis
serious.
Kelce.
I think he's out for week 1. I'm just saying.
I feel like he probably will be a game time decision and will not play. But yeah, they're going to milk it and make it seem like he will play as much as they possibly can. Lions and Chiefs kick things off tomorrow
Bench him
night
if he's on your fantasy.
NBC. And then on our sports blog page today, the Mannings are trying to find a third for the Manning cast. They had a hilarious audition process with a bunch of celebrities in it.
I enjoyed watching that this morning so much. They're so funny. They're so funny. Just the Mannings.
What was your favorite part?
At the very end.
Okay, so Tom Brady's in it.
That jackass Tom Brady is in it, but it's still funny.
I like when Reese Witherspoon thought that they were insurance salespeople.
Yes.
And she called them to get insurance.
And then, so go for the Manning cast stuff, then stay for the Australian surfer who is surfing with a snake around his neck. He just took his pet snake out. It's the most Australian thing ever. He's got a snake around his neck, and he's just like, I'm just catching some waves.
Wasn't somebody surfing with a shark in Australia?
Yes. That was a dead shark. That was a
Okay.
dead shark they were bringing in. This is an actual, his pet snake. He's just got wrapped around his neck like, oh, no big deal. This is what I do every day. Go check it out on the sports blog page today.
Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about CertaPro painters. I leave it to the pros, man. CertaPro painters, the power of pro. You can schedule a free estimate quickly. They'll get right back to you. Schedule it right there, right now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. For your home, for your business, They're the best at it. They are the absolute best. The timeliness, doing it right, protecting your property as if it were their own. And each CertaPro paint your business, independently owned and operated right here locally in our community. That comes into play when you start thinking about the exterior of your home, which I am as well. These 100-degree temperatures have just been ravaging our paint here locally. Official painting partner of our Houston Astros. Schedule that free estimate online. CertaPro.com. Certa with a C. The power of pro.
Okay, let's go to East Tech southbound between lines and 288 downtown. There's stopped traffic there. The accident has finally cleared on I-10 Katy Freeway eastbound at Chimney Rock. You still have some stop and go from Barker Cypress, but it's a 15-minute delay. Memorial's still an option for you. The north side, those two middle lanes blocking 610 going westbound at I-45 is delaying you about 12 minutes this morning, and a high water main break is blocking the exit ramp on I-10 eastbound at Waco. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
All right, here we go. 94.5 The Buzz, Incubus and Drive. Rod Ryan Show. On this Wild Card Wednesday, I haven't even gone to take a look yet. Oh, that chaps Chili's ass. He's like, oh, when you were doing all of this, you would know.
Yeah.
Chili, I will go look
I think
immediately.
it's listener John.
John sent that in today?
Submitted.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will go take a look during this
Oh, she's
upcoming
a blacksmith.
during this upcoming break. Oh, that's right, because you were talking about the trades.
Yes.
We were talking about the trades are important.
And she's a redhead. Sorry.
Ooh, okay. I got enough of that in my life.
Stop. Dude, no, you don't.
My sister's a nut, and my grandma was a crazy redhead. And I thought there was a time when I thought London was going to be red hair.
Oh,
I'm like,
no,
oh,
this
Lord.
is a wild card, Rod. You need to go. You need to get over there.
Heat advisory today, mostly sunny, high of 99. There's a video on the food blog page today, and an American woman is in France, and she posted a video telling people, hey, listen, they put butter on everything over here. So, again, this TikTok generation, somebody said to me, they're like Christopher Columbus. They feel like they discovered everything. The Christopher Columbus generation. But she's eating a ham and cheese sandwich on buttered bread. That sounds delicious to me. I would rather have mustard and mayo, but buttered bread
But throw some
goes with,
butter on there.
Buttered
Yeah.
bread goes with everything. When we made club sandwiches at the restaurant, a club sandwich, turkey, bacon, lettuce, tomato, 3 stacks. You know what I mean? The whole thing. It was like 4 pieces of bread. It was BLT in the middle and then the turkey and cheese on the outside. That's how
Okay.
we made our club sandwiches.
Okay.
No sandwich was made, because you toasted it, no sandwich was made without buttering that toast
Okay, good.
on the bread, even though you put mayonnaise on the sandwich or mustard or
Course.
whatever.
Of course.
But that was the thing. And then, of course, when you butter your toast, it's coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
Do not. I don't want dry edges.
Butter
Do
and
not.
toast.
When you butter your toast, it's coast to coast.
I don't like crusts.
Please remember that. So I didn't think this was a new thing. I think sandwiches should be buttered.
If they're toasted, for sure.
If it's a toasted sandwich, no matter what sandwich I'm eating,
Unquestionably
I would prefer that toast
toasted
to
with
be
butter.
butter, right?
Yeah.
You got to go look. Now people in other countries are making fun of Americans for not knowing that this was an option. Like, what do you mean you eat sandwiches without butter on them?
Well,
She's making it seem like she's never seen this before. Again, Christopher Columbus.
I see. Well, again, I feel like, we're kind of with toast. Are they putting butter on non-toasted sandwiches? Because that's kind of weird.
Fat Boy's still here for that.
Really? Really?
I'm never not down for butter. I can't think of a time that I'm going to say no to butter.
It seems a little
When don't you want butter?
when it's not toasted. When it's not toasted. Come on, you're trying to be chubby.
No. Did you never have a piece of Wonder Bread with butter and sugar on it when you were a kid?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God.
If there's a piece of bread, just toast it.
That's why I'm in the position I'm in.
And then
Of course we ate that. When no one was looking. You couldn't eat that in front of you. I couldn't eat that in front of my mom.
Really?
She would have slapped it out of my hand.
you would do it.
Oh my God.
Raw bread.
A piece of raw dog, a piece of bread, butter, and sugar on it.
No, thank you. Even as a kid, that doesn't sound good.
It's the most-
And as a kid, I was pretty adventurous.
That is the most trailer white trash snack ever.
Yeah.
yeah,
awesome.
why aren't you toasting it?
I don't know, because there's no time. Because my
No
mom,
time to
my mom was
toast.
coming around the corner. I would have got busted if I toasted it.
If
That takes
I'm-
too much time.
If I'm putting sugar and butter on stuff, like I'm making dessert. I'm gourmet. I'm Chef Tessa in the kitchen.
All right, I don't think it's weird, but now her TikTok, because it's the World Wide Web, people in other countries are saying Americans don't butter their bread for sandwiches.
Wild.
And I did that at the restaurant growing up, but you said you're right, it was toast. All right.
They don't know. Their food's terrible. Okay, so they give them that. Give them that. They put butter on stuff. You probably have to over there.
If I make you a glizzy at my house, do you want that hot dog bun toasted?
Yeah, please.
Right?
But you don't have to put butter on it.
No, but it wouldn't be bad though, would it? You wouldn't be mad if I buttered it.
I'm not focused on that. I maybe would be mad. I maybe would be mad. Well, I don't need the extra calories.
The hot dog or the hamburgers that I make now, because I'm a big flat top guy now. I don't know if I told you.
Yeah, I like that.
I probably didn't tell you guys I'm a flat top guy now.
You're into flat top?
You don't need the extra flavor. Like the meat is fatty.
Right,
You're
right,
using
right.
what? 75, 25? Your meat's fatty. The hot dog is fatty. You put in chili cheese. You don't need butter on your burger bread. You don't need butter on your hot dog bread.
Are you?
I think it's too rich.
Are you coming at me with meat to fat ratio?
I think it's too rich.
Wow.
I think it's too rich.
I'm impressed. That's really good. Yeah, on
we
the
had
side.
burgers on yesterday, Houston Life. I kind of learned some stuff.
On the side, I would, if I was to make you a hamburger,
Uh-huh.
I would butter the hamburger buns, the rolls, buns. I'm interchangeable with both of
Too
those.
much. You're doing
But I would
an
put that-
extra step. Not needed. Not needed. You're just showing off at this point in your kitchen as a host.
Yeah. You're not counting calories at a barbecue.
You're not.
No, I'm telling
No
you,
one
there's
is.
such a thing as too rich. You're gonna put cheese. You're gonna put mayo. You're gonna throw some butter on there. Chill out, cool it, cholesterol.
I just went from 6 to noon in my pants, all of that, the way that you described that. Let's give away some tickets.
Let's give away some Ozempic. Let's see. I've got
It's
3 days
9:10.
grace. I know. I'm like, what? I've got no clock. Favorite tickets to see 3 days grace. Chevelle playing Woodland Civilian October 6th. Revenge of the Sith.
I'll take caller 10. 713-212-5945. Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about Centergenics. Well, they were closed on Monday, so I went on Tuesday, and then I'll get back on my Monday schedule. I go to Centergenics every Monday, get my testosterone shot, and you know what? I feel great, and it is a noticeable difference. It's not like, listen, I take a vitamin every morning. On the day that I skip my vitamin, do I feel different? No. If I don't get my testosterone shot, do I feel different? Yeah, I do. Absolutely. So it's a real thing. Go get your numbers tested at Centergenics. Well, where are they? Go to endmylowt.com. Endmylowt.com. Your energy levels could be down. Your drive could be down. It could be caused by those low T levels. Endmylowt.com. Do it for yourself, fellas.
An accident's blocking the right lane on the South Sam Tollway eastbound at the Gulf Freeway. There is traffic downtown on East X between Lyons and 288, and then some stop and go on the northwest side, 610 between 290 and Westheimer if you're going south. That's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rate supply in this nationwide contest. That's music to 200, 200.
94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back. Where's Chili? Chili, can I have some help, please? Where are you, sir?
I'm right here.
What is... Oh, boy. Rebandadas de mantequilla.
Wait, mantequilla.
Okay, mantequilla's butter.
Yeah.
Okay. Rebandadas.
Revendadas.
Yeah, that.
Nailed it.
Revendadas de mantequilla.
Daniel Hernandez says it's a slice of bread with cold butter spread across with cinnamon and sugar sprinkled on top. I did like the white boy version of that with my Wonder Bread.
I think it's just the same thing.
I think that's a Dallas thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've never heard of it.
Okay.
I mean, you've done it with the tortilla chili. You've done it, but not cold, right?
Yeah, cold butter.
Cold butter?
Robert says,
Yeah.
like, and Robert's trying. Now, Robert sends this in to me like he's thinking his wife's crazy. He's not expecting the reply that I sent to him.
Uh-huh.
He sends me an email. My wife drives me crazy, Rod. She puts mayo on the outside of her grilled cheese rather than butter to toast it. I've only ever used butter before her. I've never ever heard of mayo on a grilled cheese to toast it. And I sent him an email. That's because your wife rules.
Yeah.
This is the best way. He
I've
said,
heard that. I've heard that.
and then he says, to think, before the show started, we used to be friends. Robert was not expecting me to side with his wife on that one. No, your wife rules. We've talked about that hack on this show a million times. Mayonnaise on the outside of the bread to make your grilled cheese. Oh, it's not as healthy. Shut up. Get out of here. I'm not looking for health options when I'm eating a grilled cheese. Who's on the phone here? Good morning. Hello.
What's up, Brother Rod?
Hey, who's this?
Christian with a K.
Dude, you're caller 10.
That's what's up.
What is up? What did he win? Oh, the 3 days Grace Chevelle tickets.
Yes.
Badass.
That is badass, dude. Congratulations. Where you from? It's Christian with a K.
I'm from Houston, Clear Lake area.
Okay, bro. Hey, have a great time at that show.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you. Hang on for me.
Come on, Wind Maps. Come on, Wind Maps.
Wind maps.
Wind map. It
Great.
It's not.
Better
How
not
am I
be wind
supposed
maps.
to track?
You
Not
did it.
Go look at the other one.
You did it
Should've
2 weeks
bookmarked it.
ago.
Today's AOL is an easy way to just kill some time at work today. It's like a 4-day work week. I know you're not doing anything this week. It's amazing mazes. Now you're gonna see if you can compete. You're completing the mazes you're given. There's a different one that everybody will start with, and then you're gonna be given another one. You're gonna see how many of these you can get through today. So it's a great way to just waste a bunch of time today while you're pretending to work. Go check out some amazing mazes at the world famous Rod Ryan show page at thebuzz.com.
Okay, mazes kind of scare me.
These aren't like
scary mazes.
real mazes.
Okay, because Stephen King in the Tall Grass movie, like
It's not like that.
okay.
It's
The
just
Shining.
on your computer screen.
The Shining is another one. Mazes are low key terrifying. Like I'm not interested in them. If they're above my head, I don't want to do it. But this
It's
is
not
this
above
is
your head.
this
It's
is
just
digital.
on a computer
This
screen.
is digital.
Yeah,
Safe.
you're not actually going to have to
Safe for
physically
work.
go in the maze.
A safe space. A safe maze.
Space. A safe maze. Go check
Space.
it out. World famous Rod Ryan show page at thebuzz.com.
94.5 The Buzz, Monoskin and Beggin. What was that new one called?
Come on, honey. Are you coming?
Yeah. It was good, right?
I loved it.
You loved it?
I did. I liked it. When you played this, I said, I would like to hear the other one.
I did like it too. I don't know what happened to it. Or I didn't follow up.
Wizard!
Are you inviting him in for a meeting on Monoskin?
Well, I just want to know,
Charts and
like,
graphs?
where is it?
Oh,
like,
no.
honey, are you going to tell me where that song is?
Well, here's where they got their start in Eurovision. And let's start here on the bottom of my graph. And here's Frankie Valli, who did the original Beggin.
All right. I
All
just want
right.
to know where the new song is.
Does Radio Wizard have a tattoo?
I don't know. I think this would be
He's been at the pool before.
this would be something to graph, or the odds on this.
I don't think so.
He doesn't have any ink.
No?
I don't
No.
think so.
No ink. Maybe. Maybe somewhere we can't see it.
New study talking about tattoos.
Yadded.
Regrets. I've had a few,
Any tats?
but not on tats.
Okay, you've made good choice. You
No.
know, good. You have really thoughtful pieces.
But I've got that silly. People will kind of they'll kind of bag on me a little bit with my ankle tattoo. They think it's barbed wire, and it's not. It's a crown of thorns, which it's got some religious meaning to me. But it represents a point in my life. I understand when somebody gets a tattoo and you're like, oh, okay, I got that. I was a knucklehead.
We know when you
and
got that.
We were on spring break, and we all got this,
Right.
barbed wire or something like that. And I understand that, but I'm at the point now, and maybe it's an older approach to it, but it represents a time in your life, and I don't have a lot of things that I would change.
Right. And
You
they're
know
not
what
on
I
your
mean?
face,
No.
or your neck.
You regret any tattoos?
No.
Would never consider removing anything.
No.
Chili, any regrettable tattoos? Anything that you have where you're like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I would have gone somewhere else, or maybe I wouldn't have got this. Do you have that?
Yeah, I got one in the middle of my chest with it was supposed to be a tribal tattoo.
Uh-huh.
And it was two guys working on it, but
Wait a minute, you got tag teamed?
Yeah, we had been drinking all night.
Wait a
He got
minute.
Eiffel tatted. He got Eiffel tatted.
I don't know this story. Go. I'm loving it.
So, well, it was the main tattoo artist. It was like right after the club, so
Of course, naturally.
He's like,
and
hey,
he was doing it.
I'm going to do this side. You mind if my intern does the other half?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was because it was like 7 a.m. in the morning by the time he was getting, one side done.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, hey, do you mind if Teddy jumps on the other one?
Teddy.
Yeah, I remember his name. And so you mind Teddy jumps on the other side? That way we can finish faster. And I was like,
Teddy boy.
yeah,
Pick that up, Teddy boy.
Teddy, get over here.
And
Teddy!
then
The meatloaf.
it's funny because his name was Teddy Bear. So
And he was anything but.
Wait. I've never really, I don't like staring at your naked torso, but are they even? Is it?
no. So
I don't know any of this.
So the second guy, instead of coloring inside the lines, he started coloring outwards. So outside the lines. So one side is white, like whiter than. And then halfway through, the main tattoo artist goes, Ted, you're coloring outside. You're supposed to be coloring inside.
Damn it, Ted.
Ted, you do this
Not
every
again.
time.
Ted, I told you the inside.
You do this every
This
time,
always
Ted.
happens.
That's why you'll never be
You can
the head chief tattoo artist.
The main artist fixed it a little bit, but you can't tell unless you know about it,
It took till 9:35 to have a good story on this show.
Oh, I love it.
9:35 is when we finally get a good story.
I have seen the tattoo of which Chili speaks 1,000 times. But
Yeah.
that shows you how quickly I look at his, chest.
You don't check me out no more, that's why.
Wow,
Okay.
he's old news to you. So you
Wow.
didn't know this. You don't notice the little things, Rod.
No.
Really
That's
don't.
your problem.
I know all the tats on him. I never noticed, nor did I ever hear the Ted story.
I want Ted. Do you have a picture of Teddy?
Yeah, I think I do, but I'm not going to put him on blast any more than that.
Oh my God, where's Ted?
Find him.
I think last time I checked, he moved to California.
We need a Teddy talk.
Yeah.
Let's follow up with him.
We should find out
Please.
we should find out whatever happened to Ted if he stayed in tattooing or not.
I hope he did.
No, I think he found the Lord.
He doesn't
really?
see color.
Yeah, he found the Lord. So I don't know if he's tattooing or all that, but yeah, I remember last time on his Facebook he found the Lord.
I think you could be fired up for Jesus and still do tattoos.
Absolutely.
maybe.
You know,
Absolutely, you can. You can be fired up about Jesus no matter what you do.
inking for the Lord.
Maybe he
Same.
only does crosses and like
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Of
murals
course.
and stuff like that.
When you
If
feel this needle.
if you're listening to the show and you're wondering if your ink makes the list of most regrettable tattoos, the type of tattoos that people regret the most, number 5, tribal tattoos. I mean, you know what year range that somebody got a tribal tattoo, you know? You kind of know Godsmack was out, you know.
But can I say, if
You
you're
know-
like, if you have like native roots, like I dated a Samoan guy and he had that tribal, that tat, 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 the one they do with the.
Oh, they tapped
what
it in?
He did that one.
Is
and
it Polynesian?
He was
Oh, yeah.
Samoan.
yeah. Okay.
But I think, that's maybe under that. I don't want to be, for sure.
So tribal in at number
I
5.
think it's hot still.
Animal designs at 4. These are not mine. These are what people have said that have tattoos. These are the most regrettable.
What's an animal design?
When I was young, I hung out with a lot of just guys that fought. And a big tattoo was the Tasmanian devil
I see.
with boxing gloves.
I see.
That
I like
was-
Taz, yeah.
That was a huge tattoo. Or Tommy Lee, I think, had Mighty Mouse going through a snare drum.
Okay.
And a lot of drummers. I won't keep it. I'll keep everybody's name out of this. But drummers got that.
Okay.
An animal tattoo
Okay.
could be a cartoon
Like a
character.
Looney Tune.
Could be a cartoon character animal. You know.
Okay. Or Marvin
anim-
the Martians.
Animal tats at 2 or at 4. 3 names. Gotta be careful on those names.
Self-explanatory.
Don't get your girlfriend's name, dummy.
Yeah, dummy out there. You know you are.
Number 2, just symbols. It seems a little weird. And then number 2, lettering or script tattoos. Script. I see.
Farsi?
I've seen some strippers, couple, with just these cursive names on their thighs.
Yeah. Like, why would you?
Like, who are these people that are scripted on your thighs?
I'd like to know.
Who are these? You know? Lettering or script
Okay.
tattoos. Number 1, which kind of goes hand in hand with names, which leads me to believe that it's a name of somebody that maybe you're not with anymore.
True.
Duh.
So that probably plays into it. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah, a lot of tattoos. We've been through some of this tattoo stuff. 51% of Americans with tattoos plan to have at least one tattoo removed. Well, you better talk to somebody that had tattoo removal. I've seen some that look really, really good now. They used to be kind of faint and always there. I've seen some that, wow, they really look like they don't exist anymore. The pain and the process of getting that tattoo removed, that should be something that every young person needs to hear.
Right.
Before you get that tattoo, if you're ever thinking of getting that removed, it's painful. Just skip the tat if you're not 100% sure on that. Let's take a break. What are you giving away on Know the Show?
Tattoo from Teddy. Now
Teddy?
I got a pair.
Ted, I told you 10 times, Ted. We're tattooing inside the lines. Damn it, Ted. You're fired. This
Better than
always
Ezra.
happens.
Better than Ezra's gonna play the House of Blues. And if you know the show, I'll give you a pair of tickets. But I got to come up with the question first.
All right. I never heard that story. Damn
Great
it.
story.
Chili holding out on me. I thought I knew everything about that guy. Yo, what's up? It's your brother Rod talking about my friends over at Joe Myers Toyota, the Grand Slam of Savings. Yeah, of course, it continues over there. You need to get down because baseball in Houston is heating up. So the Grand Slam of Savings is something that's happening at Joe Myers Toyota. They've got exactly what you need to drive home a deal. Low money down. Attractive financing options, well-qualified buyers for new 2023s and 2024s. Listen, they're dealing Tundras, Tacomas, RAV4s, Highlanders, Camrys, Rockarola Corollas. Make the double play. Score a great Toyota vehicle, save at the pump. Many new Joe Myers Toyotas average over 30 miles per gallon. You can always shop them 24/7, joemyerstoyota.com, or call 281-890-8700.
There's an accident reported on the Southwest Freeway going northbound approaching Murphy and Willcrest. So this on the southwest side of town. They're stopping go traffic from Highway 98, and it's about a half-hour delay. Over on the north side, of disabled vehicles blocking a right lane. The North Sam Houston Parkway going eastbound at Antoine. That is your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Welcome back. I got an email here from Tessa Barrera. It's a bunch of word suggestions for Read My Lips tomorrow.
I have so many. And they're mine are the best. You don't need no one email Rod.
What
I've
got
got
into
it covered.
you?
I've got it covered.
Okay.
I was just so inspired today.
She sent me a whole list of words. I'm assuming you're not playing tomorrow.
No, I'm not.
You're timekeeping?
I am sitting this one out. Alex beat me in overtime for those that don't remember that game. And he will be playing the Chile tomorrow. The Chile and his botched tattoo.
Put away the China. The boys are at it again. All right. Yeah, tomorrow's a huge day. Read My Lips, the last Suburb Summer Sizzler. We still got to wrap up today's show, though. It's Know the Show, BTE, Better Than Ezra. Mm-hmm. They're playing November 12th at the House of Blues. Fun show, man. It's a fun show. Not only the guys, I mean, they sound great. They look great. They're fun live, man. It's just always just an experience. If you'd like to go to that show, what's your question today?
Who did London ask if I knew? We were talking about a type of nickname. She asked me if I knew somebody. If you tell me who that is.
At the backpack
At the
giveaway?
backpack donation, yes. She
Okay.
was making sure I knew somebody.
All right. 713-212-5945. All right, here we go. 94.5 The Buzz, Gorillas, Clint Eastwood. Rod Ryan Show. Getting ready to wrap things up here. Sorry to deliver the news. We have a heat advisory. I guess 99 on this date is a near record high. Mostly sunny with a 10% chance of rain. Okay, let's go over to the phones. What if Ted called? What if it's Ted?
I hope it is.
That'd be so awesome. Hey, Rod, it's Ted. Let me clear a few things up here. No, it's Brittany. Hi, Brittany.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. You sound like you maybe have a butterfly tattoo.
No, I don't.
Damn it. I suck at this game. Do you have a tattoo?
I do.
Okay, give me one more guess. Hang on. It is a flower.
No.
Damn it. What is it already?
It's numbers.
Oh, you got numbers? Okay.
Yes.
The Buzz phone number so you don't forget it.
I
to
need
win,
that.
To try to
Yeah.
win tickets.
That should be mine.
713-212-5945. Well, it worked. What's your question?
Hey, tell me who was London making sure I knew when we were passing out backpacks?
I didn't know this story either.
Rob's mom in London called her Ga.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you know Ga? So yeah, I know who Ga is.
it's the way that you say that. That's how my kid would ask
She
a
talks.
question.
That's how she talks.
Like, do you know God? like
Hey,
I'm expecting you to know this.
right.
Yeah, very good. Brittany, you just won. What are you hooking her up
So,
with?
Brittany, you get the tickets to Better Than Ezra at the House of Blues because you know the show. We were talking about the grandparents' nicknames this morning, and you obviously were listening. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brittany. Have an awesome day, okay?
Thanks, y'all too.
Thank you. Taking Alex back to Vietnam.
Hell yeah.
I can't believe you said that. You are so dumb.
Said
Being flown in.
to the thief.
Drop him
I
off
see
on a
Charlie
chopper.
everywhere.
All right, shout out to James. How did that link do, by the way?
I hope it did well. Let me see.
I kept telling
Some
people
say it
every
was a
day.
stalemate.
Travis Barker, IG, looking at girls.
Porta potty fight.
Porta potty cat fight. I said it wasn't as good. Oh my God, nobody looked at that link.
Really?
Oprah and The Rock getting slammed. People clicked on that.
Oh, here we go.
Vietnam vet. Wow,
Yeah.
it's like it's link number 10,
Yeah.
11, 12. It's the 12th most popular link today. Somebody got the Medal of Honor. Come on, guys, check that out. Check that
Honor
out.
them.
All right, James lost to Cade in the fresh out of bed head-to-head. So Cade is in our lives. He's never won before. He's played 3 or 4 times over the years,
Right.
but he just has never been around to do a victory speech or anything. So it's a big time for Cade right now. Romper Stomper was a huge link for us today. Grandparents, nicknames, book talk. What is it? National Read a Book Day.
Yes.
Okay. Wildcard Wednesday was the #1 link today. Holly from Conroe beat Adrian from Sugarland. Adrian's like, send me the emails. I'm like, dude, everybody was praising you, how great you are.
Yeah.
Nobody was really busting your balls at all. It just was one of those, he knew the song. He couldn't quite spit out Rage Against the Machine in time.
That's right.
So Adrian goes home, and Holly comes back and plays tomorrow against Matt from Atascocita, Holly from Conroe. The last flippin' suburb summer sizzler game of the season. $5,000 going to one of those two great warriors. Thank you, Shell Federal Credit Union. Tomorrow's Throwback Thursday, Fixtagram Thursday, Read My Lips, Chili versus Alex, and apparently I got a list of words here from Tessa to use. I'm going to still say you guys can send me some word suggestions.
You don't have to. He's got it covered.
Golf tournament is almost sold out, man. We'll be dropping some new podcasts for you tomorrow morning. So Alex and myself will be recording podcasts tonight. Tessa's busy with her TV career on Houston Life.
Extremely busy.
At 1 p.m., she will be on TV. So make sure you go and you check that out. Jeremy would like to have him on in the background as well, as he's got the Nonstop Nooner. And in that 1 o'clock hour, he's going to give you a chance to pick tickets. That's everything, man.
Lots to go.
That's everything, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
big day for the Sizzler tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait, man.
And it's Thursday.
All right, Chili, thank you for that TED story. Have a great day, everybody. AMF.